Any mention?
Yes, please, Your Lordship. I beg to mention item number 56, Lordship. I'm for the respondent number 4.
What's the matter about?
Lordship, this consultation of Pata, Your Lordship.
You have an objection?
No, Your Lordship, because...
No urgency?
No, Your Lordship.
When, Mr. Nokta?
Moreover, Lordship, there's a title suit in Tura. So that is at the verge of...
That is what, that is why there's no urgency.
No, Your
That's why we can, this matter can be disposed of, let them, whatever reliefs they seek, let them pursue the title suit. The main title is in question.
Yes, Lordship.
After how long?
Lordship, I'll just pray 4 weeks, because this title suit is fixed on 7th of August, Lordship, for delivering of judgment. So let us speak after that.
After 7th, as the party submit that title suit connected with the incident matter is posted for judgment on 7th of August before the trial court. This is matter thereafter. So.
Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 54 and 55.
These are election matters, my Lord, VC, and there's a stay in operation. So the general public is suffering, my Lord. It's been 9 months.
Lordship, Sir K. Paul is leading the matter and he has some personal difficulties, Your Lordship.
Where's Mr. S.K. Hassan? He's not there.
He's not here.
When he went to Velu? Tomorrow?
Lordship, after 2 weeks.
Tomorrow.
After 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
2 weeks, you objected to 2 weeks?
Yes, my Lord, certainly.
Yes, M.S. Rahman, the consular petitioner, has prayed that the matter be adjourned for 2 weeks due to the unavailability of the senior counsel. Stop. The same topic objected by the counsel for the response. You object also?
Yeah, Lordship, because there is still
submit that the matter concerns the action of VEC and the general public are suffering. Stop. In consideration thereof, as there appears to be some urgency, this not after 1 week.
Lordship.
Inform Mr. Hassan, let him argue. Yes.
Interim order may continue, Lordship.
Order when he should continue.
54 and 55.
54 and 55.
This also.
Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 37, Your Lordship. There is a similar matter pending before this bench, Your Lordship. We are awaiting the outcome of that matter, Your Lordship.
37, which one?
Yes, Your Lordship.
37?
Yes, Your Lordship.
There's a pension matter?
No, this is a line accusation. Sorry.
Oh, yes, the matter pending. Yes. What's the name of the case?
Kimen Machia.
Lord.
After 1 week.
Much obliged.
Yes.
May it please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 40. 40.
40, right? To the other side.
40. No objections. I paid for 2 weeks times, Your Lordship.
Yes. Yes.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item 39.
What's the matter about?
Your Lordship, this is that accident matter, Your Lordship, where we're supposed to file additional affidavit. Your Lordship,
regarding that
yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, the research is taking some time, Your Lordship.
What research?
Lordship, actually we filed an affidavit on behalf of the Deputy Commissioner, Lordship, but on going through the records and as per the leave granted by this Honourable Court to file
liability.
Lordship. So Lordship will have to file affidavit for the other respondents also, my Lord.
Yes?
No objection, Your Lordship.
You have any objection? Your adjournment?
Yes.
You have no idea? Okay, after 2 weeks, yes.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Your Lordship, similar prayer for item number 42.
Lordship, no objection.
Yes, who's there? You have no objection?
No objection, Lordship.
Yes, 2 weeks, yes.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
May I please, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 43, Lordship. May this matter take after 2 weeks, Lordship.
Any objection?
No objections, Lordship.
Yes.
Much obliged, Lordship.
May it please Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 57, Your Lordship.
Your Lordship, the conducting counsel, Mr. Casey Gautam, is out of station.
Is he well? He's hardly seen him in court. He's more than out of court than in court.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Who'll handle the matter? You will do it. You do it next date.
Your Lordship.
What's the matter about?
This is in respect of the Songsarak matter, Your Lordship, indigenous
We
religion.
can't adjourn the matter indefinitely. After 1 week.
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Yes. Mention is made on behalf of Mr. Casey Gautam, who's said to be unavailable.
Private respondents, Your
Yes,
Lordship.
for
We are for
private
the state.
respondents, stop.
We are for the
By
state.
MSDF Maori. Stop. She, however, undertakes to argue the matter and the next date fix. Yes. 2 weeks, yes.
Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? Back to mention item number 48.
Unending. Yes.
I have no objections.
What's the matter about?
Promotion, Your Lordship.
Okay. Yes. 2 weeks. Yes.
Evening.
Right, Your Lordship.
Daily list item number 1.
Yes, Mrs. M.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, this matter pertains to the...
Yes, you got instructions. You withdraw. Or you
Yes, Your Lordship,
dismiss?
we'll have to withdraw with liberty
Yes,
to file a fresh
Mr.
Lordship.
LSN submits instructions that he may be able to withdraw the instant application and to prefer the public appeal before the Justice Committee. Stop prayers allowed. The matter stands close to withdrawal. Yes.
Highly obliged.
Item number 2.
My Lord, in the last occasion, Lordship allowed me to file my objection.
Yes, where is it?
I have received the instruction where I was out of session for a few days because of my personal difficulties. If Lordship, I may pray.
Mr. Changre,
This is the matter.
court came to be mentally prepared to dispose of this matter.
I'm really well. And I have received one affidavit from my DSG this morning. If I may pray, a list on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, my Lord. Without I file it, my Lord. We received instruction.
Okay, Mr. H. Changre, so this is due to the late receipt of instructions, he may be allowed 1 week further time to file the objections. Yes, the same not objected to by the learned AG for the respondent just after 1 week.
Item 2 to 8, my Lord.
2 to 8.
My Lord, connected matters. 2 to 8, connected. Develop.
Supplementary list item number 1.
Yes.
Supplementary list item number 1.
Yes.
Your Lordship, in this matter, the Chief Bank of India has immediately fixed my account, and on the complaint of my brother, so the matter has been settled outside the court, and both the brothers has been settled. So this matter may be allowed to be withdrawn, Your Lordship, and since the bank is not allowing us to operate the account in the event of pendency of this case.
Mr. Pandey appearing for bank?
No, sir.
You have no objection?
Lordship, we have no objection, Lordship. We have received a letter dated 27th June,
You
Lordship.
freeze the account once the case is withdrawn.
Lordship. But only the respondent number 4 has not entered appearance, Lordship.
Doesn't matter, no?
Does not matter, Your Lordship.
Doesn't matter. It becomes immaterial if he's signed outside the.
We have no objection, Lordship.
Yes. Sorry, name.
Yes, Your Lordship, Mukesh Sharma.
Yes.
M. Sharma.
Mr. M. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the parties have since the petitioner and the respondent number 4 have since reconciled outside the court with regard to the operation of the account of the business. He prays that he may be allowed to withdraw the instant application. Stop. Ms. S. Pandey, next paragraph, learned counsel for the respondent State Bank, submits that if that is the case, then the bank will have no objection. They have no objection to refreezing the account once the appropriate communication is made. On this, there's no objection. Yes, then there's no objection. So anyway, on the submission to the council parties, the matter stands closed on withdrawal. Yes.
Hello,
Daily list item number 9.
This is the probate matter, my Lord. None of the legal heirs have.
We'll pass orders.
Good.
Yes. We'll pass the dispose of the matter.
My Lord.
Testamentary case conference. Yes.
Item number 10.
Here, may it please your lordship. Pleadings are completed, so let it be come for hearing.
Lord, we can do it today, my lord, have it in the end of the board. This is that municipal matter, my lord. There's a stay. There's a stay, my lord.
Have you filed for non-continuance of the stay?
My lord, I have not filed, but it's only till the next date. It's still today, my lord.
Yes, somebody the thing is complete as a matter for hearing. Interim order to continue till next date.
My lord, deeply.
If you had shown urgency from the beginning, maybe we would have considered.
Lord, we have shown since beginning. Lord, we've immediately filed our reply.
11.
Yes. What's it for today?
Lord, we have already filed response to the contempt petition and said that no contempt is made out, my lord. And the contempt is complaint of the order of the Supreme Court, my lord. So also under the law, it is not maintainable before your lordship. Your lordship will see my...
The original order comes from the division bench of that order.
That order was modified by Supreme Court.
That modified.
And so therefore now the order is of the order of Honorable Supreme Court, and we are fully compliant of the order of the Honorable Supreme Court, my lord. If your lordship will see my reply, my lord, at page 3.
Where is the order of the Supreme Court?
Your lordship will find that order of the Supreme Court
in their contempt.
In the contempt petition, my lord.
Yes.
That is at annexure 8, page 66, my lord. They have not annexed the main order, my lord.
Yes.
If you, sorry, page 37, my lord. Page 37. And the issue, my lord, if I can briefly submit, my lord, issue was that these teachers, the teachers of Meghalaya College teachers, they filed a writ petition, my lord, in 2017, asking for allowances which are being paid to the teachers of government colleges, my lord. That was allowed, my lord. There was some, and that was given. So we are paying the same set of salaries to the teachers of private colleges and also to the government employees, my lord. They wanted the certain allowances over and above the allowances which are being paid to the government teachers, my lord. So we went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court also said that they are entitled to the same set of allowances which are being paid to the government, my lord. So that is, if your lordship will, appeal has been admitted, my lord, page 37. Leave has been granted by the Honorable Supreme Court.
Pending consideration.
No, and we have already, they are getting the same salaries, my lord. There is
no, before the Supreme Court is still pending.
No, it is disposed of, my lord. Disposed of, my lord, page 37.
Part?
If your lordship will see page 37, my lord.
Yes.
And kindly come to prayer, my lord, at page 39, my lord. Prisoners have preferred, before the High Court praying for the following review. Prisoners have preferred the present application under 226 of the Constitution of India, being agreed by the illegal and abrupt decision of respondent authority to withdraw house rent allowance, medical allowance, hail compensatory allowance, and winter allowance with regard to teachers serving in the deficit college, drawing UGC pay scale from 1/196 without stating any valid reason of withdrawal in such recovery. The prisoners are praying for the issue of appropriate direction or direction directing state government to allow the teachers or staff of the deficit grant in college drawing UGC pay scale of the benefit of house rent, hail so and so, as being made available to employees of the state government forthwith. My lord, the teachers of the government colleges are not getting these allowances. And they are saying that if the employees of the government are getting, you give me those allowances, because they are at par with the teachers of government colleges.
All those matters were set in rest.
And
page 42.
And I'm just coming.
Yes.
And your lordship will see paragraph 8.
Yes.
Go to 10, not direct finish.
Yes, finish.
Yes.
So, my lord, if you, the High Court ought not to have passed an order, 42, if your lordship will. And then your lordship, stay, page 42, my lord.
Para 10 is the important.
Yes, my lord.
Let's see, para,
In view of the above and for the reason stated above.
Order passed quashed and sitting inside the communication quashed.
Last paragraph is false. That was modified, only the date was changed, Your Lordship.
And therefore, my lord, the order, if Your Lordship will see,
from 1/1/2018, they gave. And in fact, they paid up to September 2022.
My lord, so they...
October 22, they stopped paying.
No, but the Supreme Court order says, in view of the above and for the reasons stated above,
Yes, ma'am.
the present appeal succeeds in part. That means their appeal.
Yes,
the appeal doesn't order passed the High Court quashing and setting aside a communication dated 6/8/2002 and quashing setting aside the order passed the state government.
We're doing discontinue opposite author.
They upheld the order setting aside whatever 6.
Yes, that is.
But the order holding
The teachers of deficit continuing college
shall entitle the refunds shall also be entitled to also upheld. However, the impugned judgment order passed High Court ordering refund, return, recovery to be made, that's been set aside. So what remains, if what I understand correctly, is that what the deficit college teachers get is equivalent to the government.
They will get same.
And we are paying also.
So what is the quarrel now?
No, quarrel is they stopped paying from October 2022.
The same one that I gave.
Yes,
giving the
yes,
government.
yes, that is why. And Your Lordship took cognizance on 12 June. Thereafter, they disposed of the representation as promised by them before the Supreme Court.
My lord, if I say, my lord, whatever Your Lordship can record my statement, whatever we are paying to the teachers of government deficit college, government colleges, are being paid to the deficit colleges.
So you mean some allowances have been withdrawn from the government teachers?
And no, see, there was a UGC pay scale which was introduced in way back in 1996 for all the teachers in the state of Meghalaya who are, so we are paying UGC scale, my lord. But what happens, my lord, that the government employees like in secretariat, they are getting some other allowances like Hill compensatory allowances, those allowances. So those allowances are also not being paid to the government teachers of government colleges. Those allowances are also not being paid.
Was it being paid before?
This was not being paid. They approached the Honorable High Court after 15 years to pay me those allowances. And therefore, my lord, we went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court, in fact, if Your Lordship will see, Supreme Court has given me liberty to reject to pass the order on the application, my lord, because that was the order passed by Honorable Supreme Court, page 66, if Your Lordship will see the affidavit, because everything is before the Honorable Supreme Court. And in surreptitiously, my lord, I have to say that they got some payment after the order of Supreme Court, misleading the department, my lord. I am really sorry to say.
No, nothing of that sort, Your Lordship.
The learned, I'm not saying Mr. Mantha, 66, my lord. Learned Advocate General for the state for application sought permission to withdraw the miscellaneous application with liberty to pass, because I argued this.
Affidavit.
Yes, my lord, page, no, the application filed by contempt petition, my lord.
Page 66.
Yes. Yes.
My lord, sought permission to withdraw the miscellaneous application with liberty to pass appropriate order on the representation made by respondent teachers. His submission is placed on record. Miscellaneous as withdrawn with aforesaid liberty, and application and clarification is also dismissed accordingly. And then, my lord, we have passed the order. If Your Lordship will see, kindly see the order which is part of my affidavit in terms of liberty granted by Honorable Supreme Court, my lord.
Where is that?
That at page, Your Lordship will find page 38.
Of your affidavit.
My affidavit, my lord.
The date has to be noted on 3rd July, after Your Lordship took cognizance.
So, 3rd July or 5th July, because you are entitled to what you are getting it. Yes, Your Lordship will kindly come to page 37, and the order starts. 38, my lord. 38, my lord.
Order dated 3rd July 2020.
Order dated 3rd July. Your Lordship will see. And this reference is your representation in the above bearing so and so, my lord. In inviting reference to the subject cited above, I am directed to state the following information. The prayer, my lord, prayer of MCTA before the Honorable High Court in the writ petition number was grant for government allowances as part with government college teachers, which is quoted hereunder, are praying for the issue of a period direction to state government to allow teachers of deficit grant college UGC scale benefits so and so as being made available to employees of the state government. That is basically, my lord, the teachers of the government. Now, writ petition preferred by MTCA was allowed by the Honorable High Court, page 39, my lord. Judgment or order dated in extent prayer for the reasons the state government to return the recovered allowances were paid earlier to teachers and also restore the allowances which are government college teachers. Whatever I am government college teachers from the date it was stopped. Seen from the not challenge the order. That order was not challenged by the contempt petitioner before, my lord. Discontinue with the state of Meghalaya challenge the order. Then after, my lord, your lordship will F.
Yes.
If your lordship will see the page 40 bold part, by later dated 6 August 2003, a consensus decision was taken to implement the UGC pay scale. Teachers with deficit grant shall not be paid entitled to aforesaid allowances. Original written.
Yes.
And then this was, my lord, done, and they upheld it, my lord, and after this, my lord, liberty was granted to me to dispose of, and kindly come to page 41 paragraph 2, my lord.
Yes.
That therefore, in compliance with the order passed by the Honorable Supreme Court dated so and so, dated past miscellaneous, the state government has decided to extend same allowances which are being paid to teachers of government college drawing UGC pay scale to teachers of deficit granted scale state of Meghalaya.
What happened? Contempt, no. After contempt petition being filed, they dispose of. That is the question.
But they are getting before contempt also. They were getting before contempt also. They were getting before contempt also.
Before contempt in September 22.
Manta Legislative Council for the fairly submits that after the filing of contempt application, the representation of the petition has since been disposed of.
But the benefit that with a time-bound period they have
allowed to explore other remedies if possible. You have the liberty to challenge the order representation.
Yeah, my lord, but this
a time-bound period may be given because from 22 they were deprived of.
The General has also taken this court to the order past representation as allowed by the Supreme Court. In view of these circumstances, nothing remains consideration in the present contempt application. The same is closed.
But a payment may be given regularly.
They're getting. This is not. This is in contempt petition. They are.
Much of
May I please your lordships. Therefore, demarcation, the Mundol and other person has come, but they have not done the demarcation due to non-appearance of the private parties.
So what should I do? Should I go down myself and take the tape and demarcate the land?
No, my lord, these
private taken steps to demarcate, then who's appearing for the district council?
Your lordship, due to some strike in the district
now
council.
Why not cooperating?
We are not. We are yet to receive the documents, your lordship.
Yet to receive?
Yeah, because due to some strike in the district council.
Who's on strike?
They have not received any instructions.
Your lordship, in the district council.
Oh, they're on strike. What do you want to do?
No, because
are the revenue officers on strike or who's on strike?
My lord, non-gazetted employee association, they have gone on strike.
It includes the revenue people.
My lord, I have talked to the revenue officer. He said some time may be taken, my lord, from our end. So otherwise, my demarcation is completed, my lord.
No, my lord.
What about the private 5 to 7?
Demarcation has not done.
That is what.
Because
that is how. See, Mr. Zarika, we can't sit in that sitting jurisdiction where it's been done. If the statements made it's been done.
My lord, this was the date which was fixed for demarcation, and a copy has been furnished to him also, my lord.
No, we have already got a copy from the district council.
Did you go to the site on 26 May 2025?
Yes, 11/6.
Last time it was submitted for this court that demarcation had been fixed. Notice that 26 May had been
on 11/6
demarcation on 11/6/2025.
Yes.
Was it done on 11/6/2025?
No, my lord. Because no cooperation of the private respondent, my lord.
How will you hold them responsible? Why no cooperation?
They have not come, my lord.
Why take instructions? We'll refix the date and then you ensure appearance of the.
The senior, what he is submitting, my lord, the demarcation has been done. But as per the revenue officer, my lord, demarcation has been done, my lord. Until unless I get a written instruction, my lord, it will be very not possible.
Yes, take down. Mr. A. Jazarika clearly submits that though the date had been fixed for re-demarcation on 11/6/2025, the same was not conducted due to the non-cooperation of the respondents 5 to 7.
Private respondent.
Respondents 5 to 7. Stop. Next paragraph. Mr. S. Day, on behalf of respondents 1 to 4, submits that on verbal instructions he has been informed that the re-demarcation has since been conducted.
But I want to cross-check it, my lord.
In view of the confusion, he prays and be allowed to obtain written instructions to this effect. Yes, just after
3 weeks, my lord.
3 weeks, yes.
Item 13.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I pray for some more time to find my affidavit, Lordship.
What's the matter, pension?
No, Lordship, this is for land acquisition, Lordship, process. Lordship, on the last occasion,
Yes, why you
last
want that
chances.
affidavit?
Lordship,
Last was the 30th of
June.
Now we are on
July, Lordship. Lordship, for 2 weeks' time, Lordship.
No instructions has been come up till date, also, Lordship. Matter was instituted since April.
Let's see your prayer. Who's the person responsible to your instruction?
The law officer, Lordship.
Which law officer?
MECI, Lordship.
Then we can bring him here and help you.
Lordship, 2 weeks'
With
time
volume
may be
contempt.
granted. No, Lordship.
Then?
Lordship, 2 weeks' time may be granted, Lordship. I'll make sure
Why
that.
2 weeks time? The last order was that it should be on board today.
Lordship, last chance may be granted, Lordship.
This is for land in Shillong.
Yes,
Yes, Lordship.
Must be very small plot then.
Maupuram, Lordship.
Maupuram,
How big is
Lordship.
the area?
This is the acquisition process, Lordship, for the Sonapani Hydel project. It's quite.
Now, how big is the area under consideration?
Lordship, as per page number 32, Lordship, is about 20 acres. Is this correct?
20 acres.
20 acres.
20 acres?
Lordship.
$32? I don't think so. It's just
what mini Hydel project, Lordship.
No, this is just a power attorney to represent, look after the land. What's the exact project area?
My apologies, Lordship.
Sonapani mini Hydel project, Lordship.
Where's the area?
In Maupuram, Lordship.
Where is his area? Is that? Yes. Okay, it's an old lease.
Lordship.
Why have they come with a
Lordship, I can take your Lordships to.
Why did you come with a petition?
Lordship, because primarily, Lordship, there's also an order. We have approached this Honorable Court, Lordship. This is the second round.
Okay.
And the direction, Lordship, was to complete the acquisition process in 6 months. Notifications were issued, but however, due to lapse of time, Lordship, you cannot complete the process.
Oh. So you already land acquisition is initiated since 2010, 2011?
Yes, Lordship. Their latest
Where's
notification.
the order passed in 145 2017?
Lordship, 182, 84, Lordship. Lordship, the operating.
They have also the awards. How much? The award is how much? Award amount?
Lordship, the direction was only to complete.
No. Award amount from the collector that time because acquisition purchasing to complete according to your synopsis. Yes. State was applying for the state. What instruction do you have? Did the collector go ahead with the fixing the any awarded amount?
Let the MEPDCL file the affidavit first and then.
So see the order, the last order of this court at page 189. See para 3. That was directed to be initiated under the new act.
The last notification
and you clipped the order wrongly in this copy.
Apologize, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. H. Corona admits that in spite of his best efforts, that he did not get instructions. You have not got instructions as yet?
No.
Same submissions made by Ms. Esther on behalf of the respondent stuff. Though it was observed that the affidavit should be on board today, and as the same, due to the reasons as given by counsels, is not been filed. In the interest of justice, one more opportunity is granted to respond to file affidavit just after 2 weeks.
How do you apply?
You get instructions, otherwise.
Watch one.
14.
Please, Your Lordship, as per Lordship's last order, the affidavits were to be on board. There's been some delay, my Lord. There are about 14 writ petitions. We've served them a copy. We're filing it in the course of the day.
14 writ petitions? 14
writ petitions total. Item number 14 to 27. We've served them a copy.
Yes, Your
You have a copy?
Yes, Your Lordship.
We listed when?
Your Lordship, after 2 weeks, Your
Tomorrow
Lordship.
for disposal.
No, Your Lordship. After
Why?
2 weeks, Your Lordship, a rejoinder will be necessary, Your Lordship.
Why is it necessary? It is guarding the occupying government land.
My Lord, the thing is that they are making a request for compensation for a acquisition which has started in 2024. But we find that in 2009, these properties were already acquired. And their predecessors had already received the compensation.
Your Lordship, I seek instructions, Your Lordship.
Lordship, I filed affidavit on behalf of respondent number 3, 4 and 5. Lordship.
Who are you?
NHIDC.
So you want double payment?
No, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, through a rejoinder, Your Lordship will be clear, Your Lordship, the facts.
Will it be clear that you receive compensation or?
No, Your Lordship, I'll seek proper instructions, Your Lordship, and I'll bring it by way of a rejoinder.
Please without 1 week's time to obtain instructions on the affidavit filed by the state respondents and by the NHITCL. Yes.
The similar order for 14 to 27, my Lord.
Obliged, Your
Obliged.
28.
Have you filed your additional affidavit?
Yes, Your Lordship. I filed a rejoinder affidavit. My respected senior has filed an affidavit. To that, I have filed a rejoinder. I have brought everything on record, Your Lordship.
Very good.
And Your Lordship has also put a specific query as regards the date of birth. It's 1st April 1981. If Your Lordships kindly turn to page 47 of my affidavit, that's the result of the Employee State Insurance Corporations. I have been selected, Your Lordship.
My Lord, before my different comes to the merit, my Lord.
Yes.
My Lord, the original writ petition is vis-a-vis his appointment as a resident doctor in nicknames, my Lord. And now, during the pendency of the matter, the complexion of the case has been changed. In my humble submission, this
why complexion has been changed? He only wants to exit. That's all. But
the
only main
his exit.
core issues his exit from the Assam, right?
My Lord, that is one aspect, my Lord. But the cause, my Lord, why he wants to exit, my Lord. So that has been changing.
So why was exit? Just keep it at that, Dr. Mozika. That he, as per his service tenure, is, eligible to exit, but the reasons for not allowing is up to you. Exactly, that rests there only. So whether he wants to join NEGRIMS or join ESI or join, that is immaterial. The main basic things when he wants to exit.
My lord, the department, because I placed the rules and the act, my lord, it says they are not at liberty, my lord. They have to apply with reason, my lord, why he wants to exit. Now the reasons are changing, my lord. When you file the petition, that
he's holding rank of colonel. No.
Colonel, my lord.
Then he wants to go to another post where he won't even have 1/4 of that rank. Whatever he's going as senior resident.
No, now he's not going as senior resident. Now he wants to go to. Now he wants to go to
the candidate senior resident in this ESI.
Now he wants to go to ESI, my lord.
Yes, a senior resident only.
If your lordship, I may be kindly allowed to submit.
1 second. Yes, let's hear him. Yes, we'll allow you to submit. No problem.
So, my submission, my lord, at the threshold, my lord, the cause of action and the complexion of the case changed. This present writ petition cannot be extended to that. That's my submission, my lord.
We can mold the relief. Why?
My lord, he can file a fresh writ petition, my lord. He can submit a fresh representation to the department that now he doesn't want to go to NEGRIMS, because there are certain interim orders passed by your lordship, my lord, vis-a-vis NEGRIMS also. No, I have cooperated to that extent also, though NEGRIMS is not a party. I have communicated, I have asked NEGRIMS not to fill out the post, my lord. Now he comes up with a different cause of action, my lord.
It's better pay here.
No, let me make my submission, your lordship. With all respect, my respect.
Where is posting for ESI, Guwahati?
Guwahati. Your lordship will kindly appreciate the fact. In 2022, I submitted an application which I brought on record to the Assam Rifles that my elder brother expired of cardiac arrest.
You have to look after your mother.
Thereafter, yes. I have to take care of my father and mother. In 2023, my father also expired of cardiac arrest. Now see the agony. Being a doctor, I could not be at home to save them. My mother has a pacemaker in her heart. And perhaps our last times.
Yes.
I have 2 small kids. 4 and...
Don't go on sympathy.
No, I'm not sympathy. I am not sympathy. Yes. I am not at all on sympathy. I should not be.
You understand the reasons you already...
Therefore, I said that please allow me to go on a compassionate posting. Post me at somewhere at Guwahati, which was refused. Thereafter, I completed my tenure. Now the requirement is that the law says that I
answer only the question put up by the DSGI, that in the writ petition which was filed, your prayer is to allow you to exit Assam Rifles, to allow you to join NEGRIMS, correct? That is your prayer, and so the case proceeded on that basis, and we asked for instructions, and they said that it's a discretion of the Assam Rifles whether to allow you, even though your tenure is over. So in view of the shortage of medical personnel in their BS hospital or composite hospital, they could not release you, correct? Fine. So that matter was there. Then you said that you submitted that if you do not join within a certain date, then you would have to forfeit your seat in NEGRIMS, your post NEGRIMS, and the same would be re-advertised. Now this court, to protect your interests, had directed even regular party that be kept open for you. We are awaiting the outcome of this writ petition. So that matter was there. We were proceeding on that line. Okay. Now you have come with this. Now you say that now you've been selected for ES, Employee State Insurance Hospital in Guwahati, and so you want to change your request to allow you to exit Assam Rifles to join the post in Guwahati due to the other compelling reasons that you have, which you have submitted. So now how will the only question put up by him is how will that original petition address your new, he said the new dimension?
Then your lordship will forget for everything for a moment, yes, and will decide on my resignation whether I am legally entitled to not. Yes, they may say that they are not allowed.
Then you're right. Yes, you argue on that.
Because from day one, the only writ petition was not structured.
You have a vested right now, whether they can stop you or restrain you or prohibit you from tendering resignation, allowing it.
Yes. Yes. Right. Exactly.
So you argue that point.
Yes, your lordship. To that,
so that we will not be bothered about whether joining A, B, C, D post hospital.
Right, your lordship. But yes, your lordship. One more factor is there. Suppose anyway. To that, I'll make my submission later. If your lordships kindly take.
So we can pass a judgment on whether you have right to resign or not. That's all.
Exactly, your lordship. And whether they can stop me or not.
Whether they can stop you.
The law is well settled by the Honorable Supreme Court, your lordship. This is the list of dates I have prepared, your lordship.
Very good. Yes. You give a copy to the.
Yes, your lordship.
Yes.
Sir. Your lordship, the petitioner herein joined as a deputy commandant on 17/3/2008. Sorry, the results were declared and I was offered the appointment on 19/3/2009. That is at page 37. (19/3/2009). That was an offer of page 37, your lordship.
Yes.
If your lordships kindly look at it, 1A. The post of medical officer in Assam Rifles is combatized in the rank of assistant commandant, and you will have to undergo a course of training in that regard. You will be on probation for a period of 2 years from the date of appointment, which may be extended at the discretion of the competent authority. Now, number B, your lordship. The appointment may be terminated by the central government in accordance with the provisions contained in the Assam Rifles Act as amended from time to time. Number C, next page, your lordship, page 38. The conditions that on your appointment as medical officers, you will be required to serve the Assam Rifles for a minimum period of initial engagement, which is 10 years.
Yes.
As prescribed in applicable rules or government instruction from time to time. The appointing authority may, during the period of your appointment, permit you for good and sufficient reason to resign from the force with effect from such date as may be specified in the order accepting your resignation, provided that you will be required to refund the government a sum equal to 3 months' pay and allowances received by you prior to the date of the resignation or at the cost of the training. Now, your lordship, will pause there for a moment. It categorically states that I'll have to stay in the service for a minimum period of 10 years. That will be my engagement period. And during the period of my engagement, I may be allowed to resign. But it does not stipulate anything that whether after the completion of the resignations I am compelled to serve the Assam Rifles or not. Meaning thereby I may resign and go. And that's the unilateral resignations.
Just read it again. The condition that on your appointment as medical officer, you'll be required to serve the Assam Rifles for a minimum period of initial engagement. What does initial engagement mean?
Initial engagement is for which is 10 years.
Which is 10 years.
That is from
as
10.
prescribed. Okay.
Yes.
And applicable rules or government instructions issued from time to time.
Yes.
Okay. Initial engagement is for 10 years.
10 years.
The appointing authority may during the period of appointment. Now it will be initial. This period of appointment. What will it constitute? Will it constitute the period within the 10 years or after 10 years also?
No, the saying the appointing authority may during the period of your appointment permit you for good and sufficient reason to resign from the force with effect from such date as may be specified.
Fine, just stop there. That's what you want to pause. Appointing authority may. We're just trying to discern whether there's any discretion available on their part to refuse your resignation. The appointing authority may during the period of your appointment. Now they say engagement in C, an appointment.
Yes, your
if
lordship.
they use two different words, that means they mean two different things. Or is it meant is the same thing?
Your lordship, it will mean the same thing because this
appointment, same thing.
Yes, your lordship, because it is initially for 10 years, they say. That's the compelling period. I have to serve it, your lordship. I'm not disputing that.
So the appointing authority made during your appointment, that means within the 10 years,
yes,
you can tender resignation.
Yes, your lordship. That's the Act also. Yes.
Sufficient reasons.
Yes, your lordship. Now that is up to them.
Your argument after 10 years, no reason is necessary.
No reasons is necessary.
Okay, carry on. Yeah.
Now, your lordship, page 43 is my order of confirmation.
Yes.
If your lordship kindly see, 27 September 2012, they say the president is pleased to confirm the under-mentioned Assam Rifles cadre as medical officer in the rank of medical officer assistant commandant such and such. Number A, medical officer Madhurjo Bhattacharya. Now your lordship will kindly see, during that period, now what happened, I have undergone a PG courses. I have cleared the NEET. That is at page 46. And accordingly, I went on study leave. Now, my period of engagement would have over in 2019 itself.
Yes.
But as I have availed the study leave of 3 years,
Yes.
I have to serve 5 years thereafter.
Yes.
The study leave can be availed for a maximum period of 3 years. If your lordship kindly comes to the page 51, Annexure 6.
Where the 5 years plus you have to serve.
Yes, your lordship. I'll just come. Policy guidelines for pursuing PG courses, short-term courses and fellowship super specialty courses by general duty doctor, medical officers, dental surgeons, such and such. Now if your lordships kindly come to page 53. 4, Roman 4. Has your lordship got it?
Yes.
The medical officer, dental surgeons concerned shall execute a bond to serve in respective CAPF for a period of 5 years after having completed the course.
Okay.
The officers who proceed on study leave shall also execute a bond for an amount equal to gross pay calculated on the basis of the pay that he/she withdrew while on duty with the government immediately before proceeding on such leave,
Yes.
plus other allowances admissible before the leave into 3 years if study leave is for 3 years duration, or 2 years if the leave is for 2 years duration. Now your lordship will kindly come to, it means that your lordship, after the completion of my course, I have to serve the force for 5 years, which I have admittedly done so.
You have to sign a bond.
Yes, your
You
lordship.
sign a bond after before even study leave.
Yes, your lordship. I went to study leave on in the 2017. 4/4/2017 I executed the bond. I came back in 2020 and my bond was for a period till 30/4/2025, 30th of April 2025. There is no dispute to that, your lordship.
Okay.
Now page 54, your lordship.
Yes.
M.
Yes.
The study leave shall be for the duration of the postgraduate study course subject to a maximum of 36 months,
Okay.
which I have availed, your lordship. Now your lordship will come to page 67. This is the bond which I have executed. This bond is as per the requirement of the Assam Rifles, your lordship. And if your lordships kindly see,
Another 5 years.
in fact here it is written 3 years, your lordship.
Okay. What is it? You have served.
Now the condition, the next page, 668. Now the condition of the above written obligation is that in the event of my failing to resume duties on resigning or retiring from service or otherwise quitting service without returning to duty after expiry or to termination of my period of study leave, or failing to complete the course of study or at any time within 3 years, actually it should have been 5 years, after my return to duty, I shall forthwith pay the government or as may be directed by the government a sum of such and such rupees, only together with interest. So this was signed and prepared on 4/4/2017. Now your lordship will come to page 70.
Yes.
Your lordship, I must honestly admit one thing. I have submitted one application. I have submitted an application for VRS also, but I am not entitled to VRS. There is that I must admit. The VRS application was filed on 12/12/2024. Give me that page, that list of dates, please. अभी भी जो यहाँ पे था नहीं है. I have filed my application for VRS on 12/12.
Come to page 70.
Yes, your lordship.
This is you filed it on 6 Jan.
No, this was the application which was rejected, your lordship. But if your lordships kindly see A, please refer forward with ARCS Shokovi letter 12 December.
Yes, okay. That's immaterial.
Yes, your lordship, kindly see serial number 10 of my list of dates I have submitted right now. 12/12/2024, serial number 10. 12/12/2024, application for VRS submitted by the petitioner, and this was the rejection on 6/1/2025. Now, immediately after filing it, I came to know that I am not eligible for VRS. So what I do is that on 3rd of January 2025, that is at 11 number, serial number 11, 3rd January 2025, I have submitted an application for NOC.
Yes.
Now, that NOC was forwarded by my immediate senior at Sukhoi, Nagaland on 4th of January.
So you wanted resignation prospectively?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Completed up to April 25?
Yes, Your Lordship. Yes. Now, page 72.
Yes.
This was the application which was forwarded. Now, Your Lordship will see page 74, Your Lordship.
Yes.
That is an application for withdrawing my resignation, because I was assured that I'll be given the NOC verbally. So I withdraw my resignation on good faith.
Of course, he resigned. No, okay. Yes.
Now, page 75, Your Lordship, 12th March 2025.
Yes, 6/1/25. Now you're not with 20. You're not in years of year 2025. Is not there. 21/2025.
21/2025.
Oh yes, yes. 15.
It's serial number 15, Your Lordship.
Right then.
Now, page 75 is the annexure 11. My NOC was rejected, Your Lordship.
Okay.
And Your Lordship will see.
That is 12th March 25. NOC refuse.
Now Your Lordship will see on the right side down below. They have communicated me on 20th March.
Okay.
It takes hardly 1 day. It means it has been rejected, backdated.
How can you make an assumption? Anyway, continue.
Anyway, Your Lordship, page 76 is the resubmission of my application for resignation on 21st of March 2025. The application is at page 77. This was forwarded by the immediate senior at Sukhoi, Nagaland, because we have to submit through proper channel, Your Lordship. Now, if Your Lordships kindly see number 2, para 2, I'll read para 2. In view of the above, I requested Honor to grant me permission to resign from service with effect from 1st May 2025 on compassionate grounds with all financial benefit entitled as per the existing policy. It needs to be mentioned that I have had a bond for serving the organization for 5 years on returning from study leave, and my bond period shall be completed on 30th of April 2025. So I have categorically stated in my resignations, which is under challenge, which is the subject matter in this writ petition, that I want to resign from 1st May 2025. And the law is very categorical. I can resign from a future date. It's on good faith. I have intimated the Assam Rifles, Your Lordship.
Yes.
And everything else was submitted, Your Lordship. There was no, the vigilance clearance certificate was given, the disciplinary clearance. There is no restriction. No restriction as regards the same, Your Lordship. Now, page 91 is the impugned letter, Your Lordship. Now, what does the DIG does at Shillong? Has Your Lordship got it?
Yes.
Yes. It is intimated that officers has not completed that bond period and has submitted voluntary resignation even before the completion of the bond period. Hence, individual has to be apprised of the financial implication of 3 years study leave expenditure that he is supposed to repay to Assam Rifles for considering his application dated 21st March 2025. I would say this is a complete wrong and erroneous finding in view of the fact that I have categorically stated I want to resign from 1st May 2025. And it was not a voluntary resignation, it was resignation from service.
Yes.
And the second point, and the third point. Otherwise also, AR has only 2 orthopedic surgeons against a minimum requirement of 3 ortho surgeons or 3 hospitals and medical branch, and will not be in a position to recommend even officers submit application after 5 years service study leave post PG due to requirement of orthopedic surgeons in 3 hospitals.
Okay. Then?
Your Lordship, this is also a wrong finding because there does not have any cadre of orthopedic surgeon in the Assam Rifles. And Assam Rifles was functioning, even before my joining also. So my leaving the job will not hamper them in that way because that cadre can always be filled up, Your Lordship. Now, they have not allowed my resignation, Your Lordship. So therefore, I have come before this honorable court. During the course of the argument, Your Lordship has directed me to file a fresh resignation. By an order date, a fresh resignation, Your Lordship. On 29th of April 2025, Your Lordship has directed that you file a fresh resignation because our date is expiring on 30th of April. I filed it on 1st May before the Sukovi Nagaland, before my immediate senior. And on 2nd of May, I have filed before the DIG at Shillong also, which I have annexed in my affidavit, Your Lordship. Now, Your Lordship will see their conduct. They have forwarded it as per the submission from the other side on 28th of May.
1 second. Where's the affidavit?
I have filed it, Your Lordship.
Yes, additional affidavit behalf petitioner. The first one. Yes, where's the annexure? Application for...
No, I have filed an affidavit yesterday, Your Lordship. In that affidavit.
What about your first affidavit?
The first affidavit was filed to indicate that I have filed an application before the Director General for personal interview.
Okay.
That was not attended, although attended, but that was not replied to, Your Lordship. And the secondly, I have submitted the applications which I have submitted to Negrims, Your Lordship. Basically, I have brought these 2 documents on records, Your Lordship. Now, if Your Lordships kindly come, takes my rejoinder affidavit.
Yes.
And Your Lordships kindly come to page 19 and 20. This application was filed way back in 25 May 2022 before the MHA, ventilating my grievances, wherein I have categorized that I want a posting at Guwahati because of the compelling reasons which are beyond my control, stating the medical issues of my family, Your Lordship. Now,
yes.
Now, page 21 is the appointment order issued by Negrims. If Your Lordship kindly look at page 21, this is the appointment order issued by the Negrims. Now, page 22 is the letter I have written to the director of the Negrims saying that kindly extend my date as there is a pendency.
That we remember.
Yes.
Yes. So what happened now?
Now, Your Lordship,
you come back to the right to resignation, not the whatever rejection. You see, now you have to show from law also that your right to resign from your term engagement was initial engagement and appointment, whether there's any discretion is there with the respondent to reject your request.
Yes,
order. If they cannot, that we can issue orders that they consider. Otherwise, if it's within that is your right, if any vested right has been violated, then you are entitled to mandamus. Simple as that.
Yes, Your Lordship. Now, if Your Lordships kindly take up the... Is my act? My one, get that one.
The facts were clear. No?
Yes, Your Lordship. Now, if Your Lordship kindly takes up the Assam Rifles Act, Your Lordship.
Yes.
If Your Lordships kindly come to page 12.
Okay.
Has Your Lordship got it?
Yes.
Serial number, Rule 8, resignation and withdrawal from, Section 8, resignation and withdrawal from post. No member of the force shall be at liberty to resign his appointment during the term of engagement. And if your lordship remembers it, engagement has been defined in that my appointment letter and offer appointment.
Now the question becomes more important because now engagement and CB
to withdraw himself from all or any of the duties of his appointment except with the previous permission in writing of the prescribed authority.
Yes.
Now I am not
one you qualified. Your submission is that your terms of engagement is over.
Yes.
So as per the terms of engagement, the period is over on April 30th.
2025.
So as per 8A you qualify.
Right, your lordship.
What about B?
Now, to withdraw himself from all or any of the duties of his appointment except with the previous permission in writing of the prescribed authority. It requires the permission, but it does not say that I can be stopped from resigning. After all, your lordship, we are living in an independent country having a constitution.
What do you mean independent country having constitution?
Now, your lordship will kindly come to the Assam Rifles rules.
1 second.
This is the rules. Just a minute. This is the rules. It's there. Keep my copy here. I need to come back again.
Yes. Yes.
Your lordship, it says termination of service. Page 8, your lordship. Termination of service. Page 8, your lordship, of Assam Rifles rules.
Give me the rule number.
Rule 17, your lordship.
Yes.
It speaks of termination of service, under what conditions the service can be terminated, your lordship. Now, if your lordships kindly come to page 14, rule 27.
Termination is different from resignation.
Yes, your lordship. I will not trouble anymore. I will just say rule 27, resignation, your lordship. Yes. Page 14.
Yes.
The central government may, having regard to the special circumstances of any case, permit any officer of the force to resign from the force before completing the term of engagement, provided that before granting such permission, the central government may require the officer to refund the government 3 months' pay and allowances drawn by him or at the cost of training imparted to him, whichever is higher. The central government may accept the resignation under sub-rule 1 with effect from such date as it may consider expedient. The central government may refuse to permit an officer to resign if an emergency has been declared in the country due to internal disturbance, if it consider it to be inexpedient, or to do so in the interest of the discipline of the force, or the officer has specifically undertaken to serve for a specified period and such period has not expired. I'll pause there for a moment, your lordship. Rule 27(1) says resignation during the existence of the bond period or during the existence of the engagement period. That is permissible provided permission is granted to me by the Ministry of Home Affairs. Now I fall under 2 and 3. The central government may accept the resignation. No, sorry, I fall under rule 3. The central government may refuse to permit an officer to resign if an emergency has been declared. There is no emergency has been declared in the country. Number B, if it considered to be inexpedient so to do in the interest of the discipline or force, there is no such inexpedient something like that, your lordship, because there is no disciplinary proceeding pending against me. Had there been a case that there is a DP pending against me, then it would have been. Number C, if the officer has specifically undertaken to serve for a specified period and such period has not expired. Your lordship, the bond period has expired, your lordship. So I am entitled under the rules also, your lordship.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, your lordship. Now I would like to refer it to the Sorry, Your Lordship.
Citations?
Huh?
What's the CCS rule?
This is the CCS pension rules, Your Lordship. If Your Lordships kindly come to page 37. Sir, page 37, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Rule 26, Government of India's decision. When resignation a technical formality and when it subsists. A government servant intended to apply for a post or post outside his parent office department under the Government of India should have his application forwarded through the competent authority under whom he was serving at the time of applying for the post. Such an authority should either forward the application or withhold an application as the exigency of the public service may indicate, but it should not forward the application conditionally, for example, that in the event of applicant coming out successful, he will be required to resign from this post. Once the application has been forwarded unconditionally and the persons concerned is offered the post applied, he should be relieved of his duties to join the new post as a matter of course, and the question of his resigning from the post held by him in the circumstances should not arise. Accordingly, the amended article is intended to cover the cases where even though applications were forwarded by the competent authority, the applicant had been asked for one reason or other to resign from his post before taking up a new one. The above position is such. Situation may arise where the application of the government servant was not forwarded and the government servant resigned the appointment of his own volition with a view to taking up his new post, or where it was not possible to forward his application in the public interest but the government servant had volunteered to resign his post, or where the condition of service is an office demand as a matter of policy that the government servant should resign his post in the event of taking up his post outside. In all such cases, it has been held that the resignation of the public service will subsist and entail forfeiture of past service. Now next page, Your Lordship. Circumstances under which a resignation should be accepted. It is not in the interest of the government to retain an unwilling government servant in service. The general rule therefore is that a resignation of the government servant from service should be accepted except in the circumstances indicated below. Number 1, when the government servant concerned is engaged on work of importance and it would take time to make alternative arrangement for filling up the post, the resignation should not accepted straightway but only with alternative arrangement for filling up the post have been made. Number 2, when the government servant who is under suspension submits a resignation, the competent authority should examine with reference to his merit of the disciplinary case pending against the government servant whether it would be in the public interest to accept the resignation. Normally, as the government servants are placed under suspension only in case of delinquency. So, will not trouble Your Lordship. This says that when I cannot resign, Your Lordship. And it has categorically stated that the government servant who is not willing to serve should not be kept in the service. Sir. Now there is an OM, Your Lordship. It has been issued by the Ministry of Personnel, Grievance, Pensions, Department of Personnel and Training, Your Lordship. It exists as on date, Your Lordship. I have verified. I'll read para 2. Resignation is an intimation in writing sent to the competent authority by an incumbent of a post of his intention or proposal to resign the post either immediately or from a future specified date. A resignation has to be clear and unconditional. It is not in the interest of the government to retain an unwilling government servant in service. The general rule therefore is that a resignation of government servant from service should be accepted except in a circumstances indicated below. So this
no, the same, it just contained here.
Yes, Your Lordship. Now, the law is very clear on that issue, Your Lordship. The Assam Rifles Act, the Assam Rifles rules, the CCS pension rules, it categorically does not debar a resignation of a person's, of course, under some conditions. And I don't fall under those conditions. Now, I'd like to place a few judgments before this Honorable Court. Let's give the first judgment. Give it. With the Lordship due permission, can I have some water, please?
What? Of course.
Thank you. Your Lordship, this is Brojonath Ganguly's case, Your Lordship. Now, before I take Your Lordship to the relevant para, I'll just take to the facts of the case, which is at page 170, Your Lordship. (1986) 3 SCC 156. If Your Lordships comes down below 9, the after para 9, it is written, Your Lordship, the relevant provision of the said rule 9 relating to the permanent employees are as follows. Has Your Lordship got it? Termination of the employees. Termination of the employment of acts other than misdemeanor. The employment of a permanent employee shall be subject to termination on 3 months' notice on either side. The notice shall be in writing on either side. The company may pay the equivalent of 3 months' basic pay and dearness allowance, if any, in lieu of notice, or may deduct the like amount when the employers fail to give notice. I'll pause here for a moment, Your Lordship. This clause was put to challenge. Now the Calcutta High Court, what is that? It has quashed these rules, this clause. Now it went up to the Supreme Court. Now the Supreme Court has said, the observation of the Supreme Court is at page 227, para 110.
Yes.
We would like to observe here that definition of state in Article 12 is for the purpose of both Part 3 and Part 4 of the Constitution. State actions, including actions of these instrumentalities and agencies of the state, must not only be in conformity with the fundamental rights guaranteed by Part 3, but also must be in accordance with the directive principle of the state policy prescribed in Part 4. Clause A of the Article 39 provides that state shall in particular direct its policy towards securing that the citizens, men and women, equally have the right to adequate means of livelihood. Article 41 requires the state, within the limits of its economic capacity and development, to make effective provisions for securing right to life. An adequate means of livelihood cannot be secured to the citizens
by... What
by...
relevance does judgment have to your case?
This says that a person is not a bonded labor, an employee is not a bonded labor.
Okay, next citation.
I'll just read, allow me to read this paragraph. I'll come to
understand that. We all know that no one's a bonded labor, and then like
I'll just read
hold anyone against their will, but they all be subject to the terms of employment and the rules. Yes, next is our judgment.
Okay, Your Lordship. Yes. Then Your Lordship will kindly look at
something that strikes at a very the case that you're arguing. Yes.
Yes, Your Lordship. This is 2019.
Yes.
Your Lordship will kindly come to page 496.
Para
11.
Yes. Yes.
Clause 2 of the Standing Order 18 provides that in case of resignation submitted with immediate effect or at any time before the expiry of notice period, acceptance is necessary. Acceptance of resignation is not required in case of notice has been given of 30 days. It would be operative and effective of the lapse of the period. It is right of a workman to serve an employer and to resign also by serving a notice of 30 days. The bond to serve was only for 5 years as stipulated in the order of his appointment. The period of bond is to serve was admittedly over. There was no standing order or rule which puts a fetter on an employee to resign or confers power on the employer to reject a resignation. Number 12. No disciplinary proceeding was pending or contemplated against an employee in the case when he resigned. The resignation became effective after the lapse of the period. There was no power with the employer as per the standing to reject such a resignation. Moreover, the bond period is 5 years. Service is already over. A case of voluntary retirement stands on a different footing other than the resignation. So your lordship, here it says as soon as the bond period over, you can't.
Where's the standing order 18 is quoted here?
Yes, your lordship.
It's quoted in the judgment. The standing order is
Yes, your lordship. It's para 7, your lordship. Page 494.
Resignation. Yes, okay. Next.
Your lordship, I stand on a better footing. Why I'm saying so? Because there is no fetter as such, except to the fact 3 conditions: no disciplinary proceedings, the bond period should expire, and there is no emergency declared in the nations.
Next judgment.
I'll just come to just a minute, your lordship. Just a minute. I've just given 2019. Now, 1993 is there. Yeah, just give this.
So, Mozika, you'll reply today only, or you'll.
What's the permission tomorrow? Some other time.
If they don't finish today, then he can. Then you reply tomorrow. We'll conclude it. Yes. Yes.
Your lordship will straightway come to page 736.
Para?
This para 16, but I'll skip few paragraph. Where the resignation is intended to operate in presently, a resignation may also be prospective to be operative from a future date. That's all
right. That's settled.
So I have filed my resignation application on 21st March from a future date, saying that after the expiry of bond period, to which the Assam Rifle has stated that he cannot. But I have not said it.
That's water under the bridge.
Yes, your lordship. To support that, I have just given this judgment, your lordship.
Next judgment.
Next is your lordship, 1994-27, your lordship. Page 33.
Yes. Paragraph.
Para 4, but I like to start from the end part, your lordship.
Give the paragraph.
Para 3, your lordship. Para 4, your lordship. Page 33 down, 6 lines below it, your lordship. Just as an employer has a right to resign. Above this point number 21.
Yes.
Just as an employer has a right to terminate the service of an employee too has a right to put an end to his contract of employment by informing his employer of his intention to give up his job. The right to specifically...
That's an employment standing order.
Yes, your lordship.
Of course, all factory workers, that's different. We are dealing with specific... under specific rules and statute you are governed by. Yes.
Now the next page, your lordship, if your lordship looks at the B, small b, right side.
Yes.
Yes, sir. A contract of service. Has your lordship got it?
Yes, yes.
A contract of service can be determined by either party to the contract. If it is determined at the behest of the employer, it may amount to retrenchment unless it is by way of punishment or proved misconduct. But if an employee takes an initiative and exercises his right to put an end to his contract of service and the employer merely assents it, it cannot be said that the employer has terminated the employment. In such cases, employer is merely acceding to the employee's request, maybe even reluctantly. Here the employee's role is active while the employer's role is passive and formal. The employer cannot force an unwilling employee to work for him. Under clause 21 of the certified standing orders, all that the employer is required to do is to give the employer a notice to quit on the expiry of the notice period of his service would come to an end.
Next judgment.
And next is 2004-9 SCC, your lordship.
Yes.
Para 10. Page 467.
Yes.
In service jurisprudence, the expression superannuation, voluntary retirement, compulsory retirement, and resignation convey different connotations. Voluntary retirement and resignations involve voluntary acts on the part of an employee to leave service. Though both involve voluntary acts, they operate differently. One of the basic distinctions is that in case of a resignation, it can be tendered at any time, but in the case of voluntary retirement, it can be sought only after the rendering prescribed period of qualifying service. Other fundamental distinction is that in case of the former, normally retirement benefits are denied, but in case of the latter, the same is not denied. In case of the former, permission or notice is not mandated, while in case of latter, permission of the employer concerned is a requisite condition. Though resignation is a bilateral concept and becomes effective on acceptance of the competent authority, yet the general rule can be displaced by express provision on the contrary. Such and such it was held that resignation would automatically take effect from the date specified in the notice, as there was no provision for any acceptance or rejection of the resignation of the employer. In such and such case, it was held a judge of the High Court. I'm not on that. So last para 11, it says, on the contrary, as noted in such and such, while the government servant reserves his right to compulsory retire in the government servant even against his wish, there is a corresponding right of the government servant to voluntarily retire from the service. Voluntary retirement is a condition of service created in the statutory relationship, whereas resignation is an implied term of an employer-employee relationship, Your Lordship. And there is no legal embargo for me to stop.
Yes.
One last judgment, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Para 22. Basically, discuss the earlier judgment, Your Lordship. Your Lordship may kindly come to the next page, 492. There is a judgment that has been discussed. On the contrary, the second subpara, has Your Lordship got it? Page 492. Yes. As noted by the court in Dinesh Chandra Sangma versus State of Assam, while the government reserves its rights to compulsory retire a government servant even against his wish, there is a corresponding right of the government servant to voluntarily retire from the service. Voluntary retirement is a condition of service created by the statutory provision, whereas resignation is an implied term of an employer-employee relationship. In our view, the aforesaid principles squarely apply in the facts of the present case, and the relevant legal principle is that voluntary retirement is a concept read into the condition of service, which has to be created by statutory provision, while resignation is a unilateral determination of an employee-employee relationship whereby an employee cannot be a bonded laborer. Your Lordship, these are the judgments I have already stated, wherein, Your Lordship, from the facts as presented before Your Lordship, there is absolutely no legal embargo to hold me back. Of course, I have a very clean service record. There is no complaint against me till date, no DP against me till date. I have an excellent career and I have served the various battalions without any objection. Now, as the bond period have expired, as the engagement period has expired, and I cannot be treated as a bonded laborer the way they are treating me. Of course, why I am saying that I have applied somewhere. Now, of course,
bonded laborer, bonded after bonded doctor.
They may think, Your Lordship.
Yes.
But the issue is like this, Your Lordship. I have to look for my livelihood. So in that,
we understand that. Mr.
In that case, I am 44 years some months.
Dr. Mozika, you make a short reply, and when Friday we will pass the judgment by the same day itself.
So in that view of the matter, Your Lordship will be kind enough to direct the Assam Rifles, the Ministry of Home Affairs, to release me from the service and accept my resignations.
To release you from your misery?
I would not say misery, Your Lordship. That will be unkind on my part.
Bonded laborers under misery?
No, what I would say is that I have served the force, but today the situations are like that I am not being able to serve anymore, Your Lordship.
Other considerations, yes.
Yes, Your Lordship, only on that. I am deeply obliged, Your Lordship.
You don't think you need to come on Friday? Your juniors here?
I might have to reply to, actually,
yes.
I am deeply obliged, Your Lordship.
Friday you're listed on Monday.
Can it be on Monday? Friday we have a farewell, Your Lordship, Monday. Because the honorable judges are leaving.
Yes.
Deeply obliged, Your Lordship.
List for further hearing all heard in part list for further orders on Monday. Monday the 21st.
I am deeply obliged, Your Lordship.
Well,
29.
Sorry.
Hearing. Affidavit been filed, Mr. Sen?
My lord, this is a case, my lord, regarding implementation of equal.
Have you filed affidavit or not?
I have received, my lord. What I feel, your lordships, the process has been started. Process has
put on affidavit.
Yes. Just correction, my lord. It's not a case of equal pay for equal work. It's for regularization or absorption into service.
Put an affidavit.
Yes, yes, my lord. This is the fifth time. I have received the instruction, your lordship.
How long will it take? 1 week?
2 weeks, my lord. This is the fifth time they are asking, my lord. 2 weeks, my lord. I have received it.
Last time observed also they should be on board today.
My lord.
So, this court observed that affidavit should be on board today. Mr. SN submits it due to certain difficulties. The instructions have been received. The same cannot be filed. He prays and allowed further 1 week's time.
My lord. Obliged.
30.
May it please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I pray for 2 weeks' time to file the affidavit.
Lordship, this is the 5th time they are praying.
You know the term cannon fodder. Before when the war was on the battlefield, so they put the junior most recruits right in front, while the generals and the other commanders stay behind, so that they face the enemy first. So they don't allow your seniors to do that to you. So all adjournments they're asking you to take. So it's just like your cannon fodder. Yes. What number 4? No one's appeared.
No, Lordship, we have filed our service affidavit on 28th 5 of 2025. It's private respondent. Private respondent, Your Lordship. It's a Gapura matter.
Where's Mr. Day? He was here?
He's on legs, Your Lordship.
Yes?
He's on legs.
He's on legs?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, though repeated apologies have been granted to the respondents 1 to 3 to file affidavit. Stop in the interest of justice. Further 2 weeks time granted. It's also noted that respondent number 4 in spite of service has not entered appearance. In the event of no appearance, when next day the matter should proceed ex parte against respondent number 4. Yes. You file affidavit. Otherwise, this
31.
Please, Your Lordship, I'm appearing for respondent number 3 and 4, Your Lordship.
Entering appearance today?
No, Your Lordship. We'll be filing affidavit during the course of the day, Your Lordship. We are supposed to file affidavit.
Yes, Lordship.
You include everyone in the proceeding?
As per the electoral list prepared by the...
Your Lordship,
you file affidavit. Have you said that affidavit will include everyone?
Actually, we don't have any objection, Your Lordship, but they, Your Lordship, just allow us to file affidavit.
MSA Kashi, Learned Counsel from 3 and 4 submits that the affidavit on behalf of the respondent file the course of the day. What about number 5? No affidavit.
Lordship, the main respondents are 3 and 4, Lordship.
Okay. MSNG Shilla for respondent number 5 submits that as the main answering respondent of 3 and 4, no affidavit forthcoming from the respondent at this stage. Yes. Mr. Counsel, no affidavit, yes. We already recorded that. Just after? When?
1 week, Lordship.
1 week for hearing? For rejoinder?
For 2 weeks, Lord. Let it be 2 weeks because we might have to file a rejoinder, Lordship.
Much obliged.
Obliged.
32.
May we please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I beg to seek an accommodation for 2 weeks, Your Lordship, but yet to file our affidavit in opposition, Your Lordship. I'm for respondent number 6, 7, and 8, Your Lordship.
6, 7,
and 8, Your Lordship. That is the Rambash.
No one appeared, yes.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Mr.
But number 13, I am also seeking.
13? To 11 and 12? Mr. Chanda, who is Mr. Chanda?
They've been struck off, Your Lordship. They've been struck off, Your Lordship.
Oh, you've been struck off, okay. You're not filing affidavit?
State respondents also yet to file the affidavit, Your Lordship.
So now we have to consider interim prayer today.
Lordship.
You ready for arguments and interim prayer?
No, Your Lordship. Your Lordship,
what interim prayer asking for here?
Your Lordship, here the main contention here is that an NOC has been issued by the respondent number 8, who has no jurisdiction over the land, Your Lordship, of
What was your tower?
Yes, Your Lordship, it's a tower case. Your Lordship, the construction of the tower has been completed, Your Lordship. Now the only thing left is the connection, Your Lordship, for the network. So, Your Lordship, I humbly pray that Your Lordship may kindly grant stay injunction, Your Lordship.
Stay on the connection?
Stay on the proceedings, Your Lordship.
Now it's already become, the course becomes a company. The tower is already up. Let the final matter be decided, then
yes, Your Lordship.
They will ask you to remove the
After
tower.
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
Who is appearing for the tower construction company?
Yes, I'm okay.
Yes. Mr. When will you file affidavit?
But I require another 2 weeks time.
Why?
But I'm just examining the policy of the state government also, which is the latest policy. There is provisions for the policy also. Moreover, the owner of the land is the village, and we have obtained the NOC from the village. The lease is executed with the village. Now,
will you put that on record?
Yes, therefore, I require more time.
Your Lordship, the contention here also is that the respondent number 6 is the Rang Bashnong, but his standard, Your Lordship, has been removed by the respondent
That's
number 8.
totally wrong, Your Lordship. Actually, we have filed a representation before the District Council, Your Lordship. They have cancelled that sanad which has been.
Who cancelled sanad?
The person, Your Lordship, in this case.
The respondent number 9, Lordship, the same of Hima Khairam.
Yes, the order has been set aside, Your Lordship. By order dated 28 October 2021.
Is that correct?
Your Lordship.
Is that correct? Housing instructions matter has been pending for some time now. Only one thing, is he still the Sardar? Or
he's still the Rang Bashnong.
Rang Bashnong?
Yes, Your Lordship.
He is still Rang Bashnong?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Your Lordship, as per instructions, what we have, Your Lordship, his sanad has been removed, Your Lordship.
But the executive committee of the KHADC has cancelled.
You're filing in the course of the day affidavit?
No, Your Lordship. After 3 weeks' time, Your Lordship. We'll bring everything. Your Lordship, because everything is in Khasi, Your Lordship. We have to do translation and everything, Your Lordship. And
the issue is only that if he's still the headman.
Yeah, then he's a competent authority, because as per the there must be a certain kind of SOP, something with regard to granting permission for erection of towers.
The policy is there.
The policy is there, and so if they come within, if the permission is obtained as per the policy, then what interference will the court do?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Is on your land, you said?
Yes, Your Lordship. And it does not fall under the Ratnau Tham, I mean the Ratnau Shire also, Your
We'll
Lordship.
satisfy Your Lordship
Which
on that,
NOC
Your
was
Lordship.
issued.
Who's Rang Bashnong then?
The Rang Bashnong, as per my instruction, Your Lordship, he is no longer the Rang Bashnong. He's just
who's,
acting.
then you come under whose jurisdiction, you said?
The respondent number 10, Your Lordship, the Ratnau Tham.
Order of the same has been cancelled.
You come under
Yes,
number
Your
10.
The owner is of the land is the village.
Village, Your Lordship.
Now, the village executes the lease, and we have sought approval from the deputy commissioner as per the law. That has been granted. We have
Let them file affidavit then.
Yes,
Yes, respondents pray that they reflect for the affidavit within 2 weeks. Stop. Praise aloud. Yes.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
And you oblige.
33.
Lordship, the respondents have to file their affidavit.
Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of the respondent bank, Lordship. I pray for 2 weeks' time to file my affidavit, Lordship. Respondent number 2 has not entered appearance, Lordship, the state of Gujarat.
Freezing of account?
Yes, Lordship.
How many? There are quite a few cases now in this court. Again, what is the modus operandi? What is the bank? They have certain set of instructions what to do exactly.
Lordship,
so every time some fraud account is made, they freeze the account.
Lordship,
suppose you know what's happening now. Suppose I have some grouse or some some enmity against certain concern. I can activate someone to deposit some amount which from fraudulent account into the amount, and even 8 rupees or 1 rupee they deposit, that account be frozen also.
Lordship, as per my instruction, such kind of scenarios have taken place, Lordship.
It's happening now.
Lordship,
It's happened to some, from private knowledge, someone we know. that someone just deposited around 10 rupees, something like that, and this is linked to other those questionable accounts, which they know somehow they manage the transfer, we don't know, but because of 10 or 15 rupees, the whole business of this person has been affected.
It's very unfortunate, Lordship. Yes,
it has been frozen by you all only,
and the business gets hampered, Lordship. So we had frozen the account of the petition, Lordship, as per the direction of.
Isn't there a certain procedure way to accept deposit? Also, you have to ask the person who's receiving the money.
Lordship, so far there is no such mechanism exists, Lordship. But as per my instruction, Lordship, is in the offering, Lordship.
There is no mechanism now. You can't just go and deposit money in somebody's account.
Lordship. Anybody can be
affected. The person, like this person is requesting to transfer to your bank of X amount of money. Whether you know this amount of transaction comes from where, other than anybody, Tom can deposit, any criminal can deposit money into anybody's account and upset the whole business.
And Lordship, as per my instructions, some people have resorted to this kind of scenarios to extort money also, Lordship, due to some connivance, Lordship.
No, that this come to common knowledge. Lordship. This happened to some people.
Yes, Lordship.
That's 15 rupees. And it comes from some account from another state.
Lordship, as per the annexure, it is by the petitioner. There are some transactions which are petty 40 rupees, Lordship. On account of 40 rupees, also the account has been frozen, Lordship. But this is done as per the direction of the Gujarat Police, Lordship. So, Lordship, we have no objection.
Because any amount that goes, questionable amount that goes to another account, they say freeze that account because the receiving account. In the other case, HDFC didn't do that. When the amount of lawyer was deducted, it went to the other account, you don't even know it went also.
We have no problem, Lordship, if
Honorable Court passes some order. Alive to that fact that, if they can put in a mechanism, State Bank is the leading bank. That before any amount is deposited, now there must be, that you get a
consent of the
this amount is, avoid all this.
That option has to be there, Lordship, whether to accept or to reject that.
It's just a thought, that's all. Yes. When are you going to file an affidavit?
2 weeks time, Lordship. I'll file it positively, Lordship.
Number 4 has been served. Number 2 has been served.
Number 2 has been served.
Yes, though respondent number 2 has been served, no appearance made yet on their behalf. Stop. Mr. S. Pandey, when within 2 weeks?
2 weeks, Lordship.
For respondent number 3, please be allowed 2 weeks for the time to file affidavit. Or number 1 not filing.
Your Lordship, we will wait the instructions, Your Lordship.
Yes, sir. 2 weeks time. Members of the country for respondent number 1, please without a similar time to obtain instructions and to file affidavit is up to 2 weeks. Now, this is a very worrying fact. Now, how many cases here in the court?
34.
Freezing bank accounts.
Now, this is a case relating to acquisition of land in Maxwellton Estate, my lord, and that matter is, Your Lordship, state has also challenged the order of the special officer, and that matter is pending before the coordinate bench. Your Lordship has recused earlier in that matter.
They go there also.
So let this matter also be tagged with the.
As connected matters pending coordinate bench, this is matter before the said bench.
35.
Four respondents are there, my lord, in this. Respondent number 1 is a state, said they will not file affidavit.
They will not file affidavit?
The rest have yet to file, my lord.
We are not filing affidavit. My lord, I just want to draw Your Lordship's attention to the prayer made in this writ petition. Page 13. It is therefore prayed that Your Lordship may be pleased to admit this petition, and after hearing the parties and perusal of the documents annexed herewith, be pleased to issue a writ of mandamus directing the respondents number 3 and 4 to forthwith issue a dulir pata in favour of the petitioner and her children for the plots mentioned in paragraph 4 of the writ petition. My lord, whether a writ will lie for issuance of a pata, a writ court cannot issue such a direction.
My lord, the direction sought against is whom? The direction sought against is officer of a statutory body under the 6th schedule, my lord. Therefore, the writ will definitely lie, my lord.
Direct to issue a pata?
My lord, yes, my lord.
Yes.
Because here the issue is only denied. My lord, we are the fourth generation residents of the concerned village, my lord. We are the founding members now. Now over lapse of time, my lord, the traditional head, my lord, who is also a subordinate traditional officers of the KHDC, my lord, refused to.
One thing, they have a genuine grievance.
Yes.
But then we can ask them to consider it within a certain date.
Yes, my lord. That with that direction.
The Land Act also.
Yes.
The Land Act also is there.
Yes.
This council. They ought to have come before us, in fact.
Yes. No, we have gone actually.
We expect them to illiterate. See, they've had ancestral lands. It happens to every.
Yes, my lord.
Any
But you still have to establish.
Establishment, at least they have to consider, because you cannot also, once, nobody bothers about the land. Once acquisition proceedings start, then
yes, people come in.
Yes.
That is happening everywhere.
Yeah, people from Shillong going reclaiming lands which they left 60 years ago in the villages because the roads going through.
So what I'm saying is that the writ court is not the proper forum. That is all.
No. See, what they're asking for actually, here are the grievances.
Grievances, yes, my lord.
You know where to go.
Yes. We have been.
Same kind, we have filed affidavit. This is not the way to. I need some time for every case. We'll issue directions then.
Yes, ma'am.
When? How many times you've taken for affidavit instructions? When was this matter filed?
My lord, this was filed in the month of May, my lord.
Okay, final opportunity is granted to the council for respondent number 3 and 4. Yes, 3 and 4 to obtain specific instructions for the next day, at least after 2 weeks. Yes,
my lord, obliged.
Otherwise, we'll issue directions that you give them a fair hearing, and if and then if it's established that they've been in possession of the land for a long time, then
yes, obliged.
But the respondent 4 and 5 filed their affidavit.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, I think they're not filing affidavit.
We are not filing.
So, 4 and 5, I'll file a small rejoinder matter, 1 week's time.
Who's Mr. IB Namroom? You are. Who's Mr. Who's 4? Is your junior? 5?
I'm a peer.
You filed today affidavit?
I've already filed in advance.
Okay. You file affidavit also. You want to file both 4 and 5?
Well,
Dr. Embo, how much time?
A week's time.
Praise the Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, there has been many problems arise in the among of Krishna as of that present.
The problem is created by him, my lord. In fact, I'm filing a contempt also against him.
I'm talking about the general public, which now all government.
You see the Moplang matter?
Yes,
Lordship. That is the
Moplang
issue.
matter.
Lordship, in absence of a
because you're challenging a condition in the election.
Well, they challenged that condition, my lord. Now, but before
was allowed to, Lordship.
At least, please.
And then the election was conducted.
My lord, what happened? They came very late before this honorable court, my lord. And on the day the elections are already commenced, my lord. So lots of refrain from passing an interim order. Elections were conducted, my lord. Now, we do not know what is the outcome of the, because it has been kept under seal cover, my lord, with the district council. They are allowed to file this honorable court, and they are allowed to file a representation, political appeal before the executive committee. Executive committee has disposed of that, saying that the rules are not proper, my lord. Fresh elections will be held. Against that, we have come before this honorable court, my lord.
Let me fresh election.
My lord, there are certain issues. The respondent number 4 never disclosed before this honorable court, my lord, that he has just been removed from the office, my lord, the same office, and he wants to contest, and that removal has attained finality, my lord. He is not challenged before.
No, removal, what it entails?
Removal
in future elections.
My lord, removal on the allegation of misappropriation of fund by the, my lord.
Proven allegations.
He is not challenged that. He has been removed on that ground.
It's regarding that
land compensation. Land compensation.
Powers.
Yeah,
he took the money and Himama Plants claiming he belongs to the village.
Yes. And your lordship, the suit is pending against me, lordship. And certain
for recovery of the money.
Yes, your lordship. And lordship, there has been multiple FIR filed now against the prior.
Against you also.
Yes, your lordship. And against the prior except committee, lordship.
Who's prior to the committee?
During the term of...
Mr. Nat, you're the Lingdo of Muplang. Then you conducted elections.
I have conducted an election. I conducted with all following all the procedures and all, my lord. And there was nothing wrong.
Oh, is that matter we said before this court that you're not in a position to conduct elections, and one appeal and said that I never made a submission. Yes.
Well, a week's time, I'll file a rejoinder, my lord. No, my lord, he is creating all the problem, my lord. How can he come and say, in fact, I'm filing, in spite of stay order by this honorable court, he is claiming himself to be admin, my lord, and is circulating social media left and right, my lord. I'll file a contempt against him, my lord.
Social media?
My lord.
Do we take cognizance of that?
In total violation of the orders of this honorable court,
individuals as well. It has escalated. It may extend to any law.
He is escalating. He has a lot of money now, my lord, because he has kept all that money, and he is using that money to create all kind of ruckus in the village, my lord. I'll file 1 week's time. I'll file an affidavit to rejoin him.
To run and administer and manage the entire village, be it whoever comes.
Why is it so precious, this post?
I don't know. Maybe of the.
I think this is the 5th or 6th round of litigation.
Yes, exactly. Why so precious?
Only because he has a lot of money, my lord, now from Power Grid, my lord.
It's like a crown or something.
They have filed a suit for recovery, Lordship, and the matter is fixed today before the assistant deposition court. So,
okay,
the entire money
Mr.
issue
Dr.
can be due from the
appraised for once allowed 1 week's time to file a short rejoinder to the affidavits filed by
4 and 5.
respondents 4 and 5. Just up to 1 week.
The interim order.
Interim order should be given next stages. As the Lingdo, I should try to settle the dispute. Not you know, what more fuel the fire, do explain the matter.
Hearing 38.
Just because there's difficulty in shareholding business doesn't mean that it comes to that's a thing.
The counter evaluation. Here, Lordship, the petitioner father was a grade 4 employee in the office of the respondent, Lordship. He died on, while in service, Lordship, he died on 29/7/2004, Lordship. After his father's death, Lordship, immediately the petitioner was appointed.
One second. Now, just your father.
He was working as an attendant in the office of the respondent, Lordship.
Okay.
This is the Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department, Lordship.
Animal Husbandry?
And Veterinary Department, Lordship.
Your father?
Father, Lordship.
Then you were appointed as?
I was also appointed as a grade 4 employee as an officiating, Lordship. In the same department,
Which year?
2004, Lordship. That is
after
the
your father died, immediately after your father died?
Yes, Lord. 5th of August 2004.
Okay. Where's that appointment?
My Lord will find that appointment at page 10, Lordship. My father died on 29 July 2004.
Oh, he was officiating.
Yes, Lordship.
Yeah. He died in 2004. Which date?
29 July 2004, Lordship.
29/7/2004. You appointed immediately.
And 5th August 2004.
Within 1 week?
Within 1 week, Lordship. My Lord, may I read the appointment order, Lordship? Although it has reflected officiating, Lordship,
You got pay scale?
Yes, Lordship. As per the regular pay scale, Lordship.
Yes.
Then it was only for a period of 2 months. Subsequently, it was extended, Lordship.
Yes.
Then, when nothing was happening, Lordship, with regard to my regularization, Lordship, then I approached this honorable court, Lordship.
Yes.
My Lord will find the court order, Lordship, at page 11, Lordship.
Yes.
The operative part will find, Lordship.
Yes.
I'll just read out from page 12, Lordship, para 4.
Yes.
Now there is a later development. A fresh notification has been issued on so-and-so by the government of Meghalaya in terms whereof a scheme for employment on compassionate ground as provided under OMR number so-and-so has been abolished with effect from so-and-so. with a condition that only pending proposals, including those arising up to so-and-so, will be examined on merit by the government. The contention of the learned counsel for the respondents that the compassionate scheme governed by so-and-so has been abolished, therefore the case of the petitioner cannot be considered. My lord, this paragraph is very important because in the earlier round of litigation, my friend was representing the government lordship. Now in this proceeding, my lord, the same respondent, they are disputing that my appointment was not on compassionate ground, lordship. Now next para, lordship. Next para, my lord, will come to page para 7, lordship. This is the observation, lordship.
Yes.
That appointment on compassionate basis is the departure from normal appointment. The logic and object of such appointment is to save the family of the deceased employee from financial crisis. The scheme has laudable object of protecting the family from financial hardship. In effect and in principle, the petitioner has been granted the benefit, but unnecessarily with a condition whose content by itself is diluted, because the petitioner has been continuing now for the last more than 14 years. It is stated facts and circumstances, right of the petitioner cannot be allowed to be jeopardized merely on the ipse dixit of the respondent authorities. Unnecessarily, the petitioner has been subjected to mental agony and to unwarranted circumstances. Therefore, petition is disposed of with a direction.
What happened after this?
After that, my lord, my representation was disposed. My lord, that order, my lord, I'll just read the order, lordship.
Regularized?
Yes, lordship, but only prospective, lordship. The order is very clear, lordship. The consideration to case of the petitioner for permanent absorption as against the sanction post as has been working right from 2004, lordship. I was appointed as a compassionate appointment. Then court has given that you give a regular permanent absorption, lordship. Now I put up a representation, and the representation was disposed of. My lord will find the outcome of the representation, that is at page 14, lordship. Page 14, in pursuance to the government so-and-so dated so-and-so Johnny Marbo, presently officiating as attendant by office number dated so-and-so, that is my appointment order, lordship, is hereby absorbed in the same capacity under the establishment of assistant director, DG so-and-so department Shillong. His appointment is hereby regularized with effect from the date of the issue of this order. My lord, they have given prospective regularization, lordship. Now because of this regularization, I will be deprived the benefit of the pension, lordship, because all throughout I have been subscribing the GPF also till date, lordship. Now, lordship, in 2021 they have prepared a gradation list, seniority list, and in the seniority list, lordship, when I came to know that my name has been put below, lordship, from the date of my regularization, then I put up a representation before the respondent authority saying that please give retrospective regularization, otherwise I will lose the benefit of the pension, and that will create a problem at the time of the pension, lordship. They will take a plea that since I have been regularized after the scheme, old scheme has been abolished, then I will be governed by the new pension scheme. So, my lord, so far as other compassionate appointees are concerned, lordship, they have been regularized from the date of the appointment. My lord, I have put the chart, lordship. My lord will find page 15, lordship. Now in the counter affidavit, what the state is saying that my appointment was not on compassionate, it was an officiating cap.
Yes.
My lord will find serial number, page number 15, serial number 4, lordship.
Yes.
These are all appointments.
Now only one question. Now at the time when your father died, before the abolishment of the compassionate appointment scheme by the government,
lordship,
did you put in a formal application, the standard form for compassionate appointment?
My lord, that was not obviously
was there.
Otherwise,
1 week officiating. Now, while you officiating that time, while the compassionate scheme was on, did you put in an application?
My lord,
there's a form for compassionate. Now, whether did you put in an application which was to be considered?
My lord will kindly.
We can find the form at page number 28.
I'm not looking at affidavit. I'm just asking Mr. Sheikh. Now, whether was any formal application put in for compassionate?
My lord, although it may not be in a.
No, may not be.
But he has put up an application.
Yes or no?
He has put up an application, lordship. Otherwise,
not in the prescribed format.
Maybe, lordship, I have to take instruction, lordship. To it.
No, not to take instruction.
It is in 2004, lordship.
Only one thing, Mr. Sheikh. See, the compassionate scheme that time when your father died was subsisting, correct? So, the subsistence of this compassionate scheme for appointment, whether the petitioner had put in an application that since my father died, then I have also been accommodated against his post temporarily, that I may be considered for compassionate appointment against the post I'm serving. And there's a form also. Then you have to comply with certain requirements also.
Requirements.
Whether you're the only earning member or any other members in your family, or whether anyone serving, in the government. Because compassionate ground is just to tide over imminent and, urgent financial,
lordship.
so that you won't be destitute or you won't be thrown on the street. That compassionate ground is that. It means compassion.
Yes.
Upon is given just so that your family won't be destitute. That's all.
My lord.
So that is the consideration of compassionate appointment.
Yes, lordship.
Now, whether that exercise was entered into at all for your appointment to qualify as compassionate appointment.
My lord will kindly appreciate one thing. Otherwise, there was no occasion because died on the 27. Yes, lordship. On the previous month, and subsequently I was appointed.
I mean,
there has to be, although may not be
very commendable that maybe
my lord
he relies on his own that he put you of duty at that post. But whether any exercise conducted by the department at that point of time to say that yes, he deserves continuance or absorption on compassionate grounds because of the fact that he's the only earning member, anything is there material. If there's one bit of material,
my lord, that is why I have been continuing, lordship. My salary is the same, only my post was not regularized. They cannot also deny, otherwise my lord can.
No, then it'll come under regularization. Then if not compassionate ground, it'll come under different.
No, my lord.
Serving because you've been appointed before 2007.
My lord, if it is.
You'll come under general category.
The general category, then my regularization has to be made under the DSC, lordship. Because there are two categories of regularization. Yes. One MPHC, DHC, and.
Fine. That is a formality.
So far as compassionate appointment is concerned, they have admitted there is no DHC, lordship.
Where is your name shown compassionate appointment?
My lord will find my lord.
Where in the list? Where's your name in this list?
My lord,
page number 21.
21 lordship.
Where's your list?
21 lordship page.
Okay, where's your name shows compassionate appointment? If they admit
serial number
that,
36 lordship.
Serial number
36.
If they admit to that, then they can't argue otherwise.
Remarks will be on the last column, lordship. As per government letter number so and so.
They didn't show you as compassionate appointment.
They have not. They have only put the official order number, lordship.
Lordship, and if you can look at suppose example, lordship serial number 27. Lordship regularized by DSC.
No, forget this DSC regularization. The thing is that Mr. Sheikh's case is what? That he is an appointee under the compassionate ground.
Oh.
Correct. And so if he's upon compassionate ground since the date of initial appointment, he has to be regularized from that date.
Lordship.
So you have to come up with the material to show that yes, my appointment is compassionate ground.
My lord, I am asserting that my appointment is on compassionate ground.
You're asserting that, but you have to assert that based on,
Otherwise, my lord can call for the records. My lord can, if I am.
You want this court to do the work for you.
That is not, my lord. They cannot simply deny. Earlier round of litigation, they are saying that yes, I have been appointed compassionate ground.
Where's the affidavit?
Now, they are taking a different tone, saying that no.
Have you filed a rejoinder?
No, my lord. No. That is, in fact, rejoinder is not required, lordship, because they cannot go against the order, lordship. They have admitted in the earlier round of litigation.
Where you made that?
Lordship.
My lord, para 3, lordship. Page 3. Neither my friend nor I can change the record, lordship.
The High Court, at that point of time, this court rather, had only ordered 2018 to consider regularization as well. And have done it. But only now you agree with the date.
My lord, the observation of the High Court, because that compassionate appointment is different from normal rule, lordship. So if my appointment is a compassionate ground.
Where's your form, you said?
Lordship, there's no form.
This is a scheme only. Where's the application for compassion ground?
My lord, I have not enclosed that appointment because, my lord, it was in 2004, lordship. I have to take instruction, lordship.
No, not that. Anyway,
My lord,
instructions.
I just want that my regularization should be retrospective, lordship.
Yes.
That is my grievances, lordship.
Okay.
So far as the pay parity is concerned, lordship, that I am subscribing the GPF. GPF is for whom? For the government servant, lordship. And since this inception, lordship.
At that time, Mr. Karam didn't argue that the scheme had a prescribed format. You only said that he asked for
Lordship,
would be applicable.
Lordship, at a point of time, Lordship, the petition was.
The council was very raw. One.
No, Lordship. Petition was disposed of at the initial stage only, Lordship, without even allowing me to file my counter, Lordship.
See para 6 also, Lordship.
I couldn't bring the relevant.
Why did you appeal against this order?
That para 6 of the counter affidavit, my lord, also kindly they have admitted. May I read para 6, lordship?
See, the thing is that you also bound by the early order, which is not challenged.
Lordship.
So then we'll order for realization from 2004.
Lordship, if I can read the Lordship. Lordship, paragraph 8, Lordship. Of the judgment. Page number 13, Lordship.
Yes.
May I read, Lordship? In the facts and circumstances, right of the petitioner cannot be allowed to so and so and so and so. Therefore, petition is disposed of a direction to respondents to accord due consideration to the case of petitioner for permanent absorption as against the post which has been working from so.
Right from the
Lordship, consideration, Lordship. But the respondents' authorities, Lordship, has considered in accordance with law.
This court sitting here, the coordinate bench,
Lordship,
some time back, regarding whether compassion was on compassion ground or not.
They could have
still the questions left open, but then take down. Yes.
Lordship, also,
Mr. S.
My lord.
Any other submission you have?
Yes, Lordship, and that this petition, Lordship, is barred by delays, laches, and waiver and acquiescence, Lordship.
Oh.
Lordship.
My lord.
Lordship. Number 1 point, Lordship. So the petitioner was working on.
Why laches? This is 23. You're retired now?
No,
Lordship.
45.
Lordship, initially, this person was working since 2004, and he approached this court only in 2018 for regularization.
That's
Number
over.
1
You
point.
can't question that now.
Lordship, and that too without only by
regularization you got when?
Application for compassionate appointment.
Regularization, when was it served to you?
2018 itself.
Lordship.
Come to court then?
Lordship will kindly appreciate.
Lordship, he did not challenge, Lordship.
Yeah,
He came to court in
I was
2003.
now, Lordship.
After 5 years, Lordship.
My lord will kindly appreciate one thing now, that new pension scheme and the old pension scheme.
No, we're not going there.
No, my lord, that will affect my rights.
And
now see,
why you come after 5 years then?
No, my lord, I am not. It is not that, my lord. When my gradation list was prepared, my lord will see, lordship. My lord,
Lordship.
2021, lordship.
Just one question.
Yes, lordship.
To settle everything. When was this order dated 22nd October 2018 given to you? Is a copy marked to you?
Yes.
Then when was it given to you?
My lord, most probably on the same year. I am not denying, lordship. Lordship will kindly appreciate the gradation list, lordship, 21.
That gradation list.
Lordship,
now,
and my lord, the petitioner is misleading his case. He states that only after receiving the gradation list that he had represented, Lordship. It took him 1 year to make the representation to the government, Lordship.
2017 gradation list?
No, 2021, Lordship.
21. Lordship, representation is dated.
I am subscribing the GPF, Lordship.
After 1 year, he made the representation, Lordship.
Gradation list. If your claim now, standing there, is that my regularization should be 2004, the moment you served the 22nd of 2018, you should have immediately represented.
My lord,
that this High Court order says this, and that they never considered against 2004, so it's over.
My lord, he was of the view that he will be governed by the old scheme, old pension scheme. My lord, he was subscribing the GPF.
You said that pension scheme here.
My lord,
have you made pleading for?
My lord, if I lordship, If I given the retrospective regulation, I will be governed by the old pension scheme. That is the main.
Where have you said that? Where have you said that? We have said that now you cover NPS. They are according to GPF. Where is that?
GPF, I have mentioned.
No, where you said that I'll be covered by the new pension scheme now? Where? Yes. Show that. This court is ready to grant you any relief if you have put it in a manner that's otherwise just.
No, Lordship, no grounds have been given on that point, Lordship.
So, Mr. Sheikh.
Lordship, with regards to waiver and acquiescence, Lordship, I have a judgment which. May I?
Yes. Heard Mr. S.A. Sheikh, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, and also Mr. H. Karun Lang.
I'll just rely
Paragraph 21, Lordship.
Before passing one judgment, I'll just rely one judgment, just recent judgment, Lordship.
Paragraph 21, Lordship, with regards to waiver, acquiescence, and.
After that, my Lord can.
May I read, Lordship?
My Lord can pass.
Yes.
Lordship, with regards to waiver, to summarize, normally a belated service-related claim will be rejected on the grounds of delay and laches when remedy is sought by filing the petition, or limitation where remedy is sought by an application to the administrative tribunal. One of the exceptions to the said rule in case is relating to a continuing wrong. Where a service-related claim is based on a continuing wrong, relief can be granted even if there is a long delay in seeking remedy, with reference to the date on which the continuing wrong commenced, if such continuing wrong creates a continuing source of injury. But there is an exception. If the grievance is in respect of an order of administrative decision which related to or affected several others also, and if the reopening of the issue would affect the settled rights of third parties, when the claim will not be entertained.
My Lord.
For example, if the issue relates to payment of or a fixation of pay or pension, relief may be granted in spite of delay, as it does not affect the rights of person.
That's since in judgment, Lordship, there is an exception.
But if the claim involves issues relating to seniority or promotion, etc.
I'll just give 1 week time. I'll counter.
Claim cannot
I'll counter my
1 week time.
Yes,
Are we going to give the
otherwise,
judgment
the day
now?
after tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, I'll counter this delay and lessons part, Lordship.
Lordship, delay laches waiver and equity. Lordship, upon accepting the appointment, the regularization order, he has waived his rights, Lordship. And upon delay in challenging such order, Lordship, or for forms of the order, Lordship, he has acquiesced
my Lord,
rights, Lordship.
This judgment is exactly fitting my case, Lordship. This judgment, Lordship.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
My Lord, that so far.
Order now.
My Lord, day after tomorrow, Lordship, I'll just counter his.
Counter what?
Counter his delay and lessons part,
How do you know
Lordship.
the case is going against you?
My Lord, I have to counter, Lordship, because what my friend is.
Yes, as the question of delay in the course of hearing. On the question of delay and laches, Mr. S.A. Sheikh, please be given 2 days time to counter the same. List for further hearing on today is 22nd, fixed date. Yes, enough time. So don't make any delay.
No, I'll not ask them, Lordship. Master,
41.
The conducting counsel for both the parties are on legs.
Your other conducting counsel, your name shown here.
Yes, please. Mr. Bhattacharya is on.
And whom? Yes, Mr. Lafamia. You ready with the matter today?
No, Lordship. This is a matter taken up for 2 weeks, Lordship.
Yes. On the prayer, the parties list up to 2 weeks.
Grateful.
Lordship.
44.
Your Lordship, the conducting counsel, respondent number 6 and 7 is on legs.
It's on legs where?
For the
You can bench.
room 1, Your Lordship.
Is it urgency?
There's no urgency, Lordship. The only matter which is at play right now is that there's dissension and dissatisfaction amongst the people.
After 1 week, yes. 1 week.
Highly obliged.
You will be available as a matter after 1 week. Only presently after 1 week.
Right.
45.
Where's Mr. Kharmi?
He's on next one.
He is been directed to obtain instructions exact amount due to deceased employee.
I believe he has the amounts.
What's the exact amount? Let's see. Yes. So you're asking for the exact amount.
No.
You want to know the amount, correct?
Yes.
Yes. You're drawing family pension now? No.
No, Lordship.
You made applications by succession application. You made it.
No, Lordship.
You've not done anything. You've not received anything
No,
from
Lordship.
the.
Since my name is recorded, Your Lordship, in the.
Yes. So, Mr. Sama, what do you want to do?
Your Lordship, my only prayer, Your Lordship, is at this very, because this the fact that I have 2 children from the from the disease. So my prayer is that at least some kind of amount should be shared with me. I'm not insisting or praying to take entire amount. But then since I have the 2 children, we of course they have attained the age of their old. Of course they are major now at around 20 and then 19, something like that. However, now they are still studying.
You're not going to want to also.
Your
Till
Lordship.
date.
No, Your Lordship.
Therefore, my law is clear. My prayer is that at least some kind of amount should be.
I prepared to part with some amount.
Your Lordship, I may seek instruction, Your Lordship.
You are to get inclusive of your prime pension, which is, I mean, now 19,45,000. That's leave encashment, your DCRG, 8 lakhs, 8 and 13. Yes, then your GPF, 4 lakhs, then your group linked insurance, and you're entitled to a family pension of 25,400. That will let you keep. But only thing from this other amount, whether you, how much amount you take, 5 lakhs enough.
At least, at least 35% out of that.
35%. Yes. That comes to how much?
35%. If it's counted, I don't know exactly because I'm very weak in mathematics. But at least if there's a order, then they calculate and they pay.
You cannot give an order. It's up. She's the nominated, and now you're. The only thing is that both your children are major now. The only consideration we'll give is that she's entitled to get 19,45,000. She'll be getting family pension every
I'm
month,
not
5,400. So then once it's she's nominee in the service book. Once it's clear, then it's only on her undertaking that okay, I'll give you 5 lakhs. Close the matter.
At least because the family pension, everything, at least make it 10, at least because out of 19 lakh, no, they will get this one monthly pension. I'm not asking, only extra something from there out of 19. That is only once time payment.
Your Lordship.
And I'm not going to get anything out of that. And then she will, from that service benefit also from other, she'll get it from out of 19 lakh. If she give me 10 or at least 7, 8 also.
He asked for 35%. That would come to around 6,82,000.
Your Lordship, a copy may be furnished to me, Your Lordship, so that I can seek instruction, Your Lordship.
MSS Sham London GA today has produced a letter dated 30/6/2025 issued from the Commandant 5th Battalion, 5th MLP Battalion, wherein it is shown that the terminal benefits inclusive of the 1 month family pension of the deceased employee comes to 19 lakhs 45,065 rupees.
Lordship,
Mr. P.T. Sangma, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that
5 lakh also I agree, Lordship.
Of justice,
you can close it.
In the interest of justice, he is prepared to accept
that Lordship says 5 lakh. I'm suggested then the matter can be closed.
Go towards to go towards the maintenance of the petitioner and her children. Stop. To go towards the benefit of the petitioner and the children. Stop. MS-ADCM, please be allowed to obtain instructions on this aspect. You give them 5 lakhs.
Lordship, I will seek instruction.
5 lakh because 5 lakh is only once time payment.
Also undertakes to ensure that there is a closure of this matter on this suggestion.
Yes, I'm agreeing whatever court is willingly without any protest. Then the matter can be closed.
A copy of the letter dated 36/2025 also be supplied to the respondent number.
Respondent number 4, Your Lordship.
Respondent number 4, yes.
Maybe to me also that's
not
copy. I said not necessary, of course, Lordship.
46.
Give me a copy.
Much less, Lordship.
After
1
week,
week, Your Lordship. 1 week.
You give them some money.
Yes, Lordship. Much less, Lordship.
A small matter.
Accommodation.
It's a pension.
Pension matter, Lordship.
1 month?
No, my lord. There's some difficulty, my lord. Here, let me just hand over this.
No, you're the legal wife.
Yes, Lordship. Because the first wife has died, Lord.
The difficulty lies with the fact of the marriage of the petitioner, my lord. My lord, this marriage was solemnized, of course, on 12/10/2017, my lord. The second row, the first page, my lord. But it says, well, marriage certificate, the marriage was solemnized on 12/10/17, but with effect from 10/4/1981. Now, 10/4/81, the first wife was still alive, my lord. In fact, the matter was in referred to local adalat.
No, she's the only one surviving. First wife has died. His employee has died. Money is lying there. Let her take it.
The problem is her marriage becomes void, my lord.
No, we'll take you. I don't know what to do. Court doesn't know because marriage certificate we have to take. Where's marriage certificate?
Page 21, Lordship, of the writ petition.
Bigamy. But 21.
21, page 21 of the writ petition.
Philip Shah.
The third paragraph appeared before me on October 12, 2017, and that each of them in my presence, in the presence of 3 witnesses who have signed hereunder, have declared that a ceremony of marriage have been performed between them, and they have been living together as husband and wife since the time of their marriage, and in accordance with their desire to have their marriage registered in this act. The said marriage on this day of October 12, 2017 has been registered in this act, having
It's
effect.
permissible to register with
having
a retrospective date.
They do, my lord.
They do.
They do. Because sometimes marriage is registered later on, but marriage was solemnized earlier. Now they say, well, they're living together since April 10, 1981, and that was the date when the first wife was still alive.
Can it be overlooked?
In fact, I suggested them you can go to marriage register and get it rectified, my lord.
Lordship, that is not possible.
Not possible.
Not possible because already one party has died. Lordship.
Have you remarried after this?
No.
You're widow.
Widow.
What is your age now?
Age is 66, 67.
Then let it be. So that time he retired in which year? Retired.
1980, Lordship.
Is that 1980?
1980.
So he for himself
he was
for himself he received pension, my lord, till 2019 when he passed the government servant passed away, my lord. The problem arose
he was working as a
GDO.
Rifleman.
Yes. No issues from second marriage?
No, no. Second marriage there is issues, Lordship. But from the first, no.
No, when you married, yes, there are issues.
There are issues.
So it can be disposed that way, my lord. The wife will not be entitled. But of course, I don't have that decision, my lord, today. I can place it to have the decision.
How old are the
they are major
married?
The unmarried daughters are then.
Yes. Where we send affidavit? Where is an affidavit that you have issues?
Para 6 says, my lord, the petitioner will state that the husband of the petitioner died on 12/11/19, having para 6 of the petition, leaving behind the petitioner and his 2 children. How old are the children? That can be an issue, my lord.
These pension cases are very vexed because they're not based on any law or on facts. That's the only thing.
So, well, it can be disposed of to examine whether the children are entitled.
No, then again, putting an old lady to hardship, she's already 66 years old, something like that. But the married, I mean, since 2019.
Children are not entitled, Lordship. Children are not entitled because they are grown up, they are major.
Okay, no. What this court is saying is that now 2019, the husband died. Now they've been living together, and then sustenance comes from the family pension. Now that's not been given. Also, there's no other living heir available. So why can't you just grant it to her? By adopting a hyper-technical approach.
You quoted the rule, my lord, on page 2 of this note.
Yes, CCS.
54 of CCS pension rules, my lord.
See, can we take the date of solemnization to be the date of effective marriage? Do some research.
It should be, Lordship, from the date of the solemnization, but effect was given because the first work do not survive. Yes, Lordship.
You can count some reason.
Lordship can
something that otherwise it's not a hyper-technicality. It's as per the rules that you cannot marry anyone while you have a living spouse.
So you can get some decision on when solemnized or whether that can be ignored. Because otherwise, department they're bound.
Yeah, there'll be a problem.
One decision, Lordship. These facts can be ignored to not to deny the family pension to the widow, Lordship. Recently, Supreme Court has disposed.
What's the date of solemnization? Whether that be the effective date of marriage, or whether, like this one's given, whether marriage can be done retrospectively.
Marriage certificate is page 21.
This is under 142. We don't have that power. Right? One complete justice under Article 142. A very peculiar case. He married the second wife, and all of them were staying together only.
Yes, Lordship. Here also the same case.
When he married the second wife,
she was cohabiting with the deceased person.
During his marriage with the first wife?
Lordship, because from the first wife there was no issues. So she cohabited and had children.
In the same place?
Same place, Lordship.
No pleading, I think. To that effect.
Is it governed by some custom? No.
No custom.
See, it's written here. In executive of force, we exercise our power in Article 142. Here. There is in para in this page 2.
Lordship, yes.
Before the last para, 3 lines above.
Yes. Of the Constitution and direct that.
That is what. This won't be applied to us.
Under 226 also, Lordship can exercise this to the extent that the marriage be counted from that date only, with retrospective effect.
Just one authority.
Lordship,
come back there tomorrow. What the date of affirmation is, just so for them hearing on Friday. If you show authority, then Lordship will help the respondent also.
47.
Much.
My lord, I again apologize for the last statement. My lord, I was in the campus. Item 21 was going on. Mars was 27. I didn't know the matters in the middle. They had already passed over, my lord. I'm sorry.
My lord, in this case, Lordship wanted to see the records, my lord. Now, my lord, the relevant extract from the records, your Lordships, I have just prepared and flag marked, your Lordships. That purchase committee and how constituted, your Lordships. I have flag marked.
Purchase committee.
My lord, constitution of my lord, the Central Purchase Committee at page 3, my lord.
You want copy to? You can copy to him?
Yes.
Well, I've just received.
See, the only examination we do is whether the purchase committee can sit above the tender committee. That's the only thing.
Purchase committee is the tender committee. That is
above the whichever committee that.
There is a subcommittee. It is here, my lord. Tender committee at one point of time, that is the purchase committee. I have annexed, they have placed this order, my lord. They have constituted a subcommittee to make a negotiation with them and submit either report / recommendations, not a decision. So that was ultimately placed before the purchase committee, who are the competent authority. They say since it's below the base price, we do not accept and we will retender. Now the other issue raised by my learned friend, one of the vehicle was allowed to be lifted by her. Now that is also, my lord, fallout of a negotiation. It's not that she was given the allotted to take, my lord. She made a request to your lordship that one of the vehicle where I have quoted the highest price. In fact, that is true, my lord. That is suitable to us. This is higher than the price quoted even by the first tender in respect of one vehicle. So I want at least allow me to take it. Then he said,
you can pick and choose, that means.
No, that we have allowed, your lordship. This is a fact, my lord, I cannot change. As regarding other vehicle, what is to be taken into consideration, the sum total of the 7 vehicles. If we take the sum total of 7 vehicles, it is the Bijoy traders who qualified, but they had withdrawn. And the sum total, my lord, of this writ petitioner, my lord, falls well short of the base price.
Base price came out later.
Well, base price is for our internal consumption, your lordship. That is what we look at. There is
every auction you have to give base price. Suppose I say this painting.
No, this is what happened.
You know, like I say, okay, so up auction, like someone said, just 3 bidders, one up 10 rupees. As the painting costs 5 lakhs. Will I give it to the person with 10 rupees?
So this is, my lord, done by the transport committee. At least we will have to ensure that we are not, my lord, selling them at a price, my lord, which will incur loss to us.
Who run the vehicles until they're, you know, they're very old.
I don't know who is now government of India coming out with the policy after 15 years, 25 years. I don't know.
These vehicles are very old. Yeah. Where's that part going to show from this? Where do you flag?
That reopening, my lord. Reopening.
Okay, the document.
Lordship, I am just coming, your lordship. No. My lord, reopening. Reopening, opening, my lord. My lord, that is at page 7.
Yes. Is that included in the affidavit?
No, my lord, these I have not. These I have not included. Because our stand is CPC is the authority, my lord. This is only to show your lordship the CPC is the authority. Now, my lord, this is at page, I am sorry, my lord, at page 5, your lordships. Lordship will get it at page 5, my lord. The minutes of the Central Purchase Committee held on, there is the reopening of the tender. Item number 2. Lordship, page 5. The e-tender for auction sale of vehicle of such and such was opened. So these was done by the Central Purchase Committee members.
Okay.
Then, Your Lordship,
this session is held on, that means
on 24th August. On 24th August, my lord. Now, my lord, thereafter, my lords, a committee was constituted. The, my lord, first highest bidder, my lord, that is the lordship will appear at page 7.
where's the subcommittee?
My lord, I'm just coming, your lordship. That is page 8, my lord, but the decision was taken by the CPC, my lord, Central Purchase Committee, at page 7, my lord. Item number 2.
No, yes, item number 2, what does it say?
As per the resolution of last negotiation, the highest bidder for the less than the estimated price of the government of Meghalaya such as approved. However, the bidders are not invited for negotiation in the present CPC meeting due to time. Accordingly, the matter was discussed and it was resolved that a 3-member subcommittee for carrying out the negotiation be constituted with the following members such and such. Thereafter, the outcome of the negotiation may be placed in the next CPC.
For approval.
Well, the next page is the my lord notification. Composition of CPC, my lord. Page 4.
Okay. Page 8.
Page 4, my lord, is the composition of CPC. Page 8 is the my lord constitution of the subcommittee.
They carried negotiations.
They have done the negotiation. Now, in my affidavit, your lordship, I have annexed that order, my lord, where it was placed before the CPC, my lord. And CPC, after consideration, they have rejected. And thus it will go for retendering. So, my humble submission, competent authority is CPC. What has been projected out here, my lord, that subcommittee is the decision-making authority. No, they are not decision. They made me a recommendation, my lord. It is for the Central Purchase Committee to take a call. And here the CPC has taken a call and they have cited a reason, my lord.
Now, what is page 9?
Page 9. That is, my lord, with regard to, my lords, the negotiations, my lord, and decision to be placed and ultimately to be taken by the CPC. And ultimately, the final call was taken, my lord, on a meeting held on, give me that affidavit, held on March, my lord, 2023, which I have annexed, my lord, with my affidavit. That was taken on 1st June 2023, my lord, the decision.
You bid since 22 vehicles. They've been lying for 3 years just like that.
My lord, because they did not call us on the very day, if my lord will see, we were called after a period of 6 months, 7 months.
What's happened to vehicles? They are rusted now. Even this rates won't be economical for you anymore.
My lord, but it is about a principle.
Of course.
Because they cannot change the color of the tender or the bid document.
That's the only case you have.
My lord.
That base price. Yes.
My lord, if my lord sees page 9 of what they have submitted,
yes.
Here they are saying that a subcommittee will be, my lord, item 2,
yes.
Page 9, A1, my lord.
Duly constituted.
My lord. That due to the withdrawal of the highest bidder, Mrs. Sanjeev Enterprise, the next highest bidder will be offered at the same rate, the transport department. No, my lord, this should have been in the bid document. Now they go on to say, Government of Meghalaya had assessed the said vehicles as per GFR. The CPC also resolved that the subcommittee will also negotiate with the next highest bidder in view of the bid withdrawal of Mrs. Sanjeev Trader. Now they don't say that they will go and report to them.
Well, so for the power of negotiation, my lord, we go by settled rules. Well, GFR. Now, GFR, my lord, provides that you can go and make negotiations with the second highest period. Now negotiation ultimately, my lord, it means what, my lord? Agreement, mutual agreement between the parties, my lord. Now can, my lord, when the CPC, my lord, the competent authority has rejected, my humble submission, your lordships, this court, my lord, my learned friend cannot pray, my lord, this court will force a agreement, my lord, on the university. But this is, negotiation has failed. What the, my lord, GFR documents say, my lord, I have annexed that.
Well, in their, counter affidavit at para 7, they are saying that that subcommittee, which was a part of the main committee, para 7, they are saying that they accepted my offer.
My lord, the GFR relevant part, my lord, Rule 219, I have annexed 11. It's not that we have just done it like this, my lord. We have followed the prescribed procedure, my lord, laid down in GFR, my lord, which are being followed normally by the government department, which is also adopted by the university.
My lord, page 4, para 7, my lord, 5th line. May I, my lord?
Yes.
The subcommittee in its meeting with the petitioner on 10/3/2023 agreed and recommended that the petitioner honor willingness to enhance the price by 10,000 per vehicle. My lord, my offer initially was what I had bidden. When they called me for a negotiation, they told me that this price is not enough. What is your new offer?
Simple case you have, Mr. Kera, that you can't change the rules of the game after you started.
Cannot, my lord. Cannot. And as far as my 1,05,000 goes, my lord, when they have not set a base price, now they are standing up and they are making an averment that we had a cumulative price for the 12 vehicles. So,
okay. I know. What did comply? Okay, we'll dictate the order at 2:15.
My lord.
Better make it open court. Next.
49.
Obliged, my lord.
We'll do one thing then, yes, I'll dictate it in chamber only.
Lost.
You won't have to come
But in that case, only thing, my lord, only my learned friend, my lord, what he pointed out, one of the car was lifted. The language is very clear. This is also fallout of a negotiation. They have annexed this copy, my lord. This is also fallout of a negotiation. Fallout of it.
Principles of tender jurisprudence.
No, my humble submission to this is, my lord, this is for internal consumption, my lord. So far, my lord, the base price is concerned. That is not required to be quoted.
Yes.
My lord, if I can just point out one thing in assistance of the court, if my lord permits. My lord, the document they have produced today, my lord, if we could come to page 5.
If it's that way, then we'll have to hear you again.
No, my lord, I'm just showing one point to what sir was saying, just to be of some assistance, my lord. My lord, this is when the bids were opened, they have shown, they have demonstrated. My lord, page 6, entry 3, my lord. This is their committee. If I may, my lord?
Yes.
4 bidders qualified for the financial bid. My lord, I don't want to go anywhere further. My lord.
Yes.
Obliged.
Obliged, my lord.
Wait, please, your lordship. Your lordship, the petitioners here have filed an affidavit.
Where's the notification?
We have filed, your lordship, the affidavit.
This is the annexure 2.
Yes, your lordship. Next to lordship, type copies at P7, your lordship.
Where's the notification? 2014.
Your lordship. P7.
Yes.
Your Lordship, this notification is with regard to financial upgradation under the ACP scheme, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship,
You get
in light of
instruction?
this, yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, the affidavit as allowed by this court and has been filed premium record notification dated. It's been filed being on record notification dated
3rd December, Your Lordship.
2014, issued by the Finance Department. Stop. If I miss it, you will praise allowed 1 week's time or 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks, Your
same
Lordship.
instructions, please. This thereafter.
Obliged, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, 49 to 53 connected matters.